Hey everyone, Oldwolf's here.
How you doing?
I'm waiting for everybody to hop on. They're supposed to want to hop on. If they don't hop on, you're going to see a bald-headed guy with a beard with some glasses.
Yeah, I have a job. I provide.
Did Perry just pay $10 to see me dance?
Yeah. I have a job.
How you doing?
When you see the train wreck, it's just me, right?
Yeah.
It's just the way I do it.
How you doing?
You realize my wife's gonna disown me, right?
See ya. Hold on. Not yet. See ya. How you doing? See ya. No, I can't say see ya. We just started. How you doing? No, I didn't say it right. How you doing? It's that time again for the train wreck. Almost every Thursday night, I have to cancel every once in a while, hey, family and all. But every Thursday night, I got to show you my books I picked up on Wednesday. And I can't read them. I can't bag them until I share them with you. So there you go. So before we start anything here, I never do this right, so I'm like, okay, here we go. Old shout outs. Okay. There's a gazillion. I mean, if I add any more, you're not going to see any, you're not even going to see letters. But if you do, let me know. I'll put it on here for you. Okay. So Simple Simon. Oh. How you doing? Captain Sarah, to you. And Chris from Chaos and Comics. That guy's got some brains. I mean, you talk to him, you don't sound too swift, but he's got some brains, and he reads stuff and without pictures and stuff like that. This guy's awesome. Okay, so I wasn't on last week, and I do apologize. But true to my word, I didn't read my books. And I do have many. I know he doesn't. But the only reason why I shot him out was because he brought it up one day that I don't shut him out. And I don't need him crying to me every time I go live and I don't shout him out. He needs that reinforcement. So that's why I'm doing this, John. Yes, he is. He is a very sensitive little boy. He is. And we all need to prop each other up in the community. And he needs a lot of propping, I'm telling you. Okay, so before I go live, though I am live, but before I put out the URL, the invite into the chat, I need to show my books. Because if I do it too soon, then I never get through my books. So I'm trying to use my little brain here and to make sure I show you what I have, right? I mean, right, John? Right? Am I doing this right? Show it. This is the train wreck to show the books so I can bag them and I can read them, right? But if I don't show them, if I get too busy talking, what am I going to do? Right, John? Right. Okay, good. I'm glad we agree with each other. Okay. So I got my bag. I got my books. I got my bling bling. Hopefully, I got to make sure the sound is up because you got to hear it, right? And I got my bags and boards right here. And since I'm pretty sure it's going to cost me an arm and a leg to get anything from Canada and my booze from Canada, I'm willing to share this with you guys. Maybe I'll finish this tonight. JP, ooh. How you doing? I'm willing to drink the what I have left of the Canadian whiskey, Mother's Milk, Canadian Club, Crown Royal. Canadian Club goes with my ginger ale. I got 2 bottles waiting over there. Anyways, Crown Royal, Mother's Milk, right here. I'm probably not going to be able to afford this anymore. So we'll see how it goes. Okay. What do I got here? Justice League Unlimited #4. The story's okay. I mean, the idea that everybody is a part of the Justice League, right? So, and this one here, it looks like, okay, it looks like they got the original Swamp Thing's daughter as part of this, because destroyed by attack of Inferno, and the rain. Oh, so there's a massive fire going on in the Amazon. So I guess they need her help, I guess, right? I mean, she's feeling, I guess she's feeling the green there, I guess. Hey, how you doing? Christina, to you, angel of the chat. She's always there for everybody. She's always plugging everybody's channel. Thank you for being here. All right, let's get this going. Okay, let's make sure this works. Yeah, baby, it worked. All right, oh my God, I guess put this over here. Next one, Black Canary, Best of the Best, #4. I'm assuming this is only a 6-parter, right? Because it was hinted at the beginning, at the first issue, the battle is only six rounds, I guess. There she goes. Look. Look at her. It's like, so I'm assuming this is only 6 issues, and and every book is an issue, is a round. There you go. So this is round 4, and it was great because in the she's bad, she's fighting, what's her name, Shiva, isn't it? Oh man, she's kicking ass over here. Oh shit. And in the first round was her fighting, and you find out why she's doing the battle, because her mother is ill, and she's promised a cure for the mother if she fights, and if she gives up in round 6. Duh, right? And then in the second one, you find out some more of the story. And again in the 3rd round, the 4th round, and the mother doesn't want her to give up the battle, the fight, and she wants her to win. And so, and it just keeps going. This is actually a good read. Tom King, I'm pretty sure it's Tom King, right? I don't know. I just read the stuff. Yes, Tom King is writing it. Excellent read. You get it's 4 out of the 6, so you might want to pick up the trade, or at least read the trade, or see it on freaking digital or whatever. I don't know. But I'm enjoying it, so I'm willing to pick up 2 more floppies. And I can't focus on this thing. Hold on. I pull up my glasses, like I think that's gonna change how the camera focuses on the barcode. That's how old I am. I think it's me. It's not me. My nose is itchy as a motherfucker. Okay, so Green Lantern 20. It's a new. All the stuff that happened in the earlier issues. Now everybody is on. There's certain people now on a ship, and now they're going to do things, and they split up and stuff like that. So it's like they just like for the most part, what happened before, like 2 issues ago, never happened. Not happened, but it was just like a different thing. Now they're on a ship and they're going to do, I don't know. They're doing the same thing with Green Arrow, but Green Arrow is getting boring as all hell. I think I'm dropping this one. This one I'm going to keep it going because let's see how it goes. I don't know. This one is on the chopping block. Hopefully this one will keep me going to keep it on the chopping block. I don't know if I explained it enough for you guys. It is what it is. I'm really getting, I mean, this one is not I'm not really enjoying as much as I did before. This one here, I know I'm enjoying it the much I did. I mean, you had like, this is number 21, so you had like maybe 16 issues that, you know, it was a whole different story. And then it went into Absolute, and then with Waller, and then all of a sudden the whole story changed. Different writer, different honest. The whole thing changed, and now, you know, I really don't give a flying fire truck about the freshwater killer or anything like that. The last one was totally boring. So I'm really considering cutting this off. I may continue with that freshwater killer or whatever. But after that, I'm done with it. I really am done with it. I'm sorry to say, because I always have enjoyed the character, but I think I'm ending this. And I know I'm ending this. Another DC book that I am enjoying is the Absolute Wonder Woman. This is number 5. I'm not sure who did the cover for this one. Is there a page in here that tells you who did the bloody cover? I have no freaking clue who did the cover. Anyways, I am this book I am enjoying. I really am. I'm enjoying to the point where, like the Absolute Batman, that story arc is done, and they can continue with another story arc. I probably would keep, if they do that with this book, which I think they probably will be, I'll be keeping this book. The Batman, Absolute Batman, I don't think I'll be keeping the book when it changes to another story arc. I'm on the fence with that one also, but this one I will be. Honest to God, this phone sucks. Next one's Amelia cover by Poison Ivy. The Frozen cover. I missed last month's cover. John, if you got it around, if you have it around at your neck of the woods, let me know. But I missed last month's cover for Poison Ivy, the Frozen. I'm picking up. It's merely a cover by. I know John's loving it, and other people are loving it. I don't even read it. I mean, maybe I should, but I'm not. I'm just picking up for the cover. Hey, John, I missed last month's. Okay. Another cover by is the next book, because I don't even want to. What are we talking about? You need last month's version, which number 18? No, number 30. Number 30. She was facing the other way, so she's facing this way. No, that way. So and she was facing that way. Yeah, I mean, I got, actually, I got most of them. So maybe I should. Another cover by is this Batgirl, only because I think it's so cool. I'm really enjoying this cover. I'm really enjoying this cover. No, this cover is beautiful. Yeah, find out. Find out if your Billy is it Billy. If he has one, let me know. I'll pay you. Thank you. But I saw this cover and I just loved looking at this cover. This cover is really good. That's the reason I picked it up. It's number 5. This is actually the first time I opened it up. Yeah, it's okay. I heard people do enjoy this book. So, I mean, maybe I'll open it up and actually read it, not knowing what the hell's going on. But, oh, Kenny, thank you. I know it was something with a Y. Oh, I didn't bling it. I don't remember, Johnny. I don't remember names. Okay, next one. It's a blank cover. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. It isn't. It's Batman Full Moon. I'm pretty sure this is the last issue. Which is it? It is, because it says the end. Roddy Barnes is doing the writing. Excellent. The art in this book actually fits the story. It is. I mean, werewolves on everything at night. Batman became a werewolf, that type of thing. So I'm assuming they cure him of the being a werewolf and all, but I have been enjoying this read. I really have. If this becomes a trade, which I'm assuming it will be, it'd be a great trade to pick up. Plus, this one glows in the dark. They all have. This is a 5-year-old. Oh, it glows in the dark. Okay, that's it for DC. Now it's Marvel. Okay, John, this is one I've been picking up, though I've only picked up 3. This is the third one so far, so I have to pick up 1, 2, and 3. Storm. Actually, I mean, I picked up 3. I picked up 4, 5, and this is now 6, and I have been enjoying this one. So I will be picking up, if my LCS still has them, the 1 through 3. But I had to get the mocha. Which later mimosa. I picked the peach mimosa variant. As you can tell there, it says variant. I'll never get it right. I picked up a Daredevil #1. I mean, I got it for $499. Yeah, but don't go crazy, man. Don't go crazy. Yes, the kimono looks awesome. Okay, so I pick up a #1 for good price and great condition. But seriously, this is the closest I'm going to get to having a #1 in my pocket. So, of course, I'm going to pick it up. The beautiful yellow one, that yellow outfit is awesome. It's the origin of Daredevil. Remember this cover. If you are if you are one of the fortunate few who bought the first copy, you probably wouldn't part with it for anything. And they're talking about the Amazing Spider-Man #1. I mean, it's only 6. How lazy can you be? Just, I mean, your LCS probably has them on the shelf. JP. Yeah, so I'm like I said, I haven't read this at all, but I really want to read this because I mean, I truly love the character. I'm not picking the book now, but the original run, I truly enjoyed that one. I remember being in grammar school, and kids in the grammar school would bring their comic books in. Kenneth, how you doing? Would bring their books in and would be reading them. That was so cool because I didn't have the opportunity to go pick up comic books at the time. And my parents were lucky to have 2 pennies to rub together. But I read their books, and they brought in their Daredevils, and they brought in their other Silver Surfer, the other models. I didn't have them. I didn't have the opportunity to pick them up. But Daredevil was always a character that I enjoyed. That's why when I got into comics, it was late in life. Because growing up, we didn't have the money to do it. Wolverine #7. The last issue was kind of. I know they brought the character in, but it really didn't. I didn't enjoy the last issue. I mean, I don't know if anybody actually read #6, but I didn't really enjoy the last issue. So I'm hoping this is going to be good. Though, hey, John and JP, looks like what's his name? Is it Crow? Crow? Who's the one that who is it? He was coming a few years ago. It looks like he came again. So the other one, the #6, didn't really do anything for me, and I wish they do something with that Wendigo, the kid. He's just like they don't know what to do with him anymore. They didn't do anything. You see him for a few pages, and hey, you stay here. Stay out of trouble. Hey, Drew. They don't know what to do with him. They don't. Hey, they fight. He's a good guy. You stay here. Try not to be an animal. Maybe go kill a couple of rabbits because if you're hungry, don't eat any humans. So I don't know what they don't know what to do with him. I don't know. I'm on the fence on this one too, because I don't really care about the characters at all, and I can't. Why I can't? Oh, so if I throw this camera in my face and now it works. Okay. Next one. Strictly cover by Vampirella, number 675. Immediately covered by. I have the Birds of Prey prison cover at my LCS. They put it in my. I forget to pick it up, and he had 1 copy left, and he stuck it in my my folder. So this is merely a cover by. It's a beautiful cover though. Let me try to get my fingers out of the way. There you go. Okay. Actually, I'll put it in. Look. Yeah. Actually, I'm going to put it in. You guys want to hop on, but let me finish my books. Okay. Next one. They're Herculoids. Dude, I'm 60 years old. Yes, I'm going to pick up the freaking Herculoids. Dude, honest to God. If they do all the other, I mean, I pick up the Space Ghost. I do that too. If they do the Galaxy Trio, I'm going to do that too. I hope this is good. And guess what? I'm not. I mean, they could have done better with the art. I did. I haven't read it yet, but I've gone through it, and the art looks like crap. So, but I hope the story's good. Hey, you ain't gonna do. This is I got number one. I'm getting a little parched. That's from Diamond. Also from Diamond. Dude, did I just say I'm picking up Space Ghost? For the most part, though, I'm letting my kid read them. I bought my son his own copy of this, and I told him if you read it, if you don't like it, I won't get you another one. This one I'm reading, and then I'm passing on to my son. To be honest with you, why not? I'm picking up the book because I enjoyed it at the comics. I mean, the cartoon, and since he's like not in that generation, and a lot of people just know Space Ghost and whatever because of stupid stuff like interview. There was another comic that came up with Birdman and whatever, and it was interviews and stuff like that, which made it's not the same. So I want my kid to know the comics from the past, the cartoons that we used to watch. AKA Thundercats number 13. That's a great cover. There was like 2 other versions of this, which I wasn't going to pay big money for. But this is a great cover. I'm enjoying the story. This one's got it's a snarf. It's a snarf issue. I want to see how this goes. Dude, Snarf is doing kung fu? What the hell? Oh no, it's not. There's other Snarfs. There's no. There's other Snarfs, and this guy's doing kung fu over here. Well, we're gonna have to read this one. All right. Next one, also independent from Mad Cave. Gatchaman, number 7. I've already told the story about when I was a kid in grammar school and waiting for my, school was over and my parents worked, so they couldn't pick us up right away. And it was a parochial school, so and there was no bus that drove us everywhere. My parents dropped us off in the morning, picked us up in the afternoon, but you had to wait for them. So they stuck us in front of a TV. We saw Force 5, which is all the Japanese, everybody's in a robot and stuff like that. We watched Speed Racer and we watched Gatchaman, which as we know is Battle of the Planets. So, and this is more of the characters from Japan, not when they were tweaked when everything for United States. So I'm enjoying this one. I mean, the stories are sometimes not the greatest, but I'm still enjoying it. All right. Ripperland number 2 from Dark Horse Comics. This is in the future. Because of Braxton, England goes broke. So America basically now owns Britain. And they use Britain, and they use it they're using London as a theme park. And so Jack the Ripper's back. One guy gets gutted. They try to solve the crime. People in the police department in London don't have any devices. You can't use phones there. You can't use computers there. It's a theme park. The whole country is a theme park, but this is in London, and so there's no everything's gaslight. This is the time of Jack the Ripper, and now there's a Jack the Ripper. So they bring someone from America. Now this is like 21st century, whatever, or 22nd century, whatever, and they have all the trinkets or whatever, all the devices. So you have a cop from England with which is all just that age of police work, and you have an American cop with all of the fancy devices and weapons and all that stuff, and they're trying to solve the Jack the Ripper crimes. I know there was a death in the first time, and the art is lacking, I guess. The writing was pretty good. Oh, and there's another death in this one. So I'm picking it up so far. I'll see how this one goes. Stephen Orlando is doing the writing. John Harris Dunning is doing the art. I'll keep it going. We'll see how this one reads. I know we'll go from there. It's a mini series. I wouldn't pick it up if it wasn't a mini series. So it's either 5 or 6 issues. We'll see how it goes. Okay, the next one is a damn good series. I just want to make sure I do it right here because I know I have 2. Okay. Dust to Dust. This is from Image. I mean, I put all my... Oh, we're doing Image now. It doesn't matter. I missed out on issue 2. 3 came out. So, I mean, I read the first issue, which was excellent. Excellent. The artist and writer is J.G. Jones. Let's see, this is 2. I mean, it's beautiful. It's beautiful art. The writing is great. This is only issue 3. If you're not reading this, please pick it up. The first issue was excellent. Jigs, how you doing? This is probably gonna go on live at Jigs. You doing a 10 o'clock show? But this is I mean, I'm only going by first issue. This is more of the time of the Dust Bowl, right? I guess middle. Stop drinking that crap, dude. This crap, I'm pretty sure I'm not going to be able to afford it or get it in the United States in a couple of months. Okay. Your buddy is going to make me not afford my drink. Your buddy. Back to comics, real important stuff. This is part of the Dust Bowl, and there's a mystery because the sheriff, somebody found it, and the kid found it, and there was a jawbone and something. But that family is taking off to leave because the farm it's dying. It's a Dust Bowl. There's nothing. They can't grow crops, so they're packing up and they're leaving. But read this, please. Read it. All right, let me bag these puppies. So, Jigs, are you going on at 10 o'clock? Okay. I thought I had these organized, but I didn't. All right, so these are G.I. Joe #2 second printings. I pick them up only because I like the format. Images that, you know, for G.I. Joe, for Void, for Transformers, and such and such and such. They're doing these. They do a lot of these second printings where it's a white background and their symbol and the characters in front. I thought they were cool. I can't get on. And oh, how you doing? I miss out on a lot of them, but if I can get them, I pick them up. Not worth anything. It's just for me. Dude, I got a lot of reading to do. Those are all read. I read them all. I mean, I got a little freaking stack over there because I had, but this is going to be a lot of freaking reading. All right, this one here too. Hold on, let me make sure. Okay, yeah, I knew it. This is another one I missed I missed last month, but then they were able to get it for me. Hornsby and Halo. It's part of the Ghost Machine. This is part of the Family Odyssey section, which is also the Rocket Fellows, Rockefellers. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Freaking, who cares? Nobody listens to me anyways. But anyways, I'm enjoying this one. It's you guys know what this is about, right? So to solve the battle between heaven and hell, they took an infant angel and an infant demon. They swapped them and they put the demon in to Earth. They brought to Earth and put them in opposite families. So the demon went to a good family, and the angel went to a shitty family. I can say that. It's my channel. I'm not monetized. And now there's an awakening because they're actually, the kids don't realize that, but now they're finding out one's an angel, one's a demon, and they're doing things. And there's a whole backstory of good and evil, and heaven and hell. And it's time to. It's happy hour. Yeah, get a drink, get some sipping going. So it's a nice, it's a pretty good story. I did read this one because it was an old one, and it had to do with the angel kid, if I can remember his freaking name. Their family, his family are the bad people, right? They own a funeral home, but they're stealing the jewelry, and so now to start things going again between the angels and the demon, they brought up the zombies. Dead, they're not zombies. They brought up the dead. They're all looking for their stuff. They had their stuff. The whole story. So I know I don't describe it very well. I never do. But this Ghost Machine, other than that one shot about weight loss, that one sucked. They're all been pretty solid. They have. They all been pretty solid, and I'm picking them. So this is a whole different universe I'm picking up. I'm gonna be dropping maybe 3 freaking DC. I never thought I'd be dropping. Roger, how you doing? I never thought I'd be dropping DC characters. I always enjoyed DC over Marvel for the most part, because I like the old Silver Age, the older stuff. So I gravitate to the DC stuff, who did a lot of the horror. I enjoyed the way they wrote the characters. But now I'm not enjoying the character. Even Nightwing, I'm not enjoying it as much. And I might be. Green Arrow, gone. I know it is. Nightwing, I'm not enjoying it. If it doesn't get any better, I'm going to be dropping it. Green Lantern, I'm on the fence also. and other than Batman, I mean, that's my DC. But I'm enjoying. I am enjoying this Ghost Machine of Family Odyssey, and this one here is the Hyde Street, and this one here is the Red Coat. I mean, and I'm enjoying this stuff. We'll see what happens, right? All right, so I did tag this one. I feel lousy. I'm actually feeling lousy to say that I'm thinking of dropping a lot of the DC. I mean, I pick up some of the absolute, but I'm still gonna. I'm not planning on picking up the absolute Batman either. So, well, I mean, we'll see, right? So, like I said before, the Hyde Street, I'm enjoying it. It's the closest thing lately. I mean, for me at least, of the old horror, DC horror. The person is doing something, and then eventually they're in a horror situation. This one too. I mean, there's more to it. I mean, people who are finding themselves in that situation are being actually punished, and but the art is pretty good, and they're introducing this new character here. I wish I knew his name off the top of my head, but I don't. You have there's okay. So if you see here, this one, there is okay. So you get so many souls or that come to be punished. Eventually, you can get out. And I think this guy's the boogeyman actually. So they're having a backstory about the boogeyman and him coming through. I don't know. I haven't read this at all, and I do apologize. But I know he actually came into the third issue, or it was like a Christmas issue, and you saw this character. I haven't read this one. I know this is more of his backstory. They do that if they bring a new character, who needs to punish the souls. Punish the there's a backstory. So this is his backstory, and I wish I knew more. Oh, I could remember more, but I do remember one thing. This is number 4. I'm enjoying it. Pick it up. Remember that much. Next one, also part of that Ghost Machine, Red Coat. I missed this one when it first came out. I'm like an idiot. I bought it online, and then my LCS stuck it in my folder. So now I have 2 of these. So this person here, which is Simon Pure, this man here, he's the main character. He's Red Coat. Guess what? Because he's wearing a red coat, right? Because he's a red coat. And the backstory, the first issue, those are ritual. He got the benefits of the ritual, not Ben Franklin. So now this gentleman, as long as he stays within the states, he won't die. Okay, you can kill him, he comes back. You can kill him, he comes back. That type of thing. This is my understanding. This is Johnny Appleseed, and this is a story now of him meeting him. The first 6 or 7, there was a main story altogether. How he became, not able to dead, and the stories afterwards. That ended, and now this issue, I think, because the next issue is with Annie Oakley. Excuse me. Yeah, Annie Oakley. So now he's going to do individual people, which is cool. because then you get this more of a feeling that he doesn't die, and he goes through time and he meets people in between. That's what I enjoy. Ivan, the time traveler. I think it was Time Traveler, but Ivan, which was part of the oh shit, what was that company? Begins with a V. They also had Variant. Was it? No. What was it? Anyways, it doesn't matter. They had Archer, Armstrong and Archer. They had they originally had Valiant. Thank you very much. But no, thank you, because you guys didn't help me. Thank you very much with my brain work. So part of the three, one was Armstrong, the guy in Armstrong and Archer. He was also one. He was a part, thing that he couldn't die type of thing. How you doing, man? Sorry, don't wait. Seriously? Was anybody hurt during the thing? Or they were just doing testing? Well, that's a piece of history. Me, I'm just like, hey, how you doing? So he was the same thing, but he would go through time. There would be a window, at a certain time, a certain place, a window would open up, he would jump through and he goes someplace else. This one, he just goes through time naturally, but he doesn't age, he doesn't die. And that's what I was looking for, because it showed that, he's going through time and he meets different people, and there's different situations, stuff like that. So that's cool. Nobody was hurt. Nobody's hurt. Yeah, no kidding. FEA. Yeah, the guy's making junk. But we're talking about comic books here. Yo, Rod. Okay, let me put this down here because I know nobody's hopping on. That's okay. But here's your opportunity. So now, and I was, to be honest with you, I was shitting on this book before because I was disappointed that he didn't go through time. But then when my small brain realized what the story was about, and the final issue of that run, that arc, I enjoyed it. So now so now that I know how the actual character works, I enjoyed the character, and now they're doing more like I would like them to do. So I like the character twice as much. Did I tell you this guy's Johnny Appleseed? All right, next one, which is also an excellent book, which is number 6 of 9, The Tin Can Society. How you doing?
Hey, I'm just waiting. You said to wait until you were done going through your book.
I know. I got 2 more. I got one more book.
Okay.
This one.
I'm not here. Make me small. Put me away.
Oh, I'm not making you small. I don't think, no. Tin Can Society, 6 of 9. This is also a great book. The character. This is a group of friends, and one character who is disabled, but he was like a genius, and he was able to make a device to make him walk. And he kept adding to the device, and it was like a superhero, in the thing.
Mm-hmm.
How you doing,
Mr. Marcus?
Jag? How you doing? So he got killed, and the idea is who killed him, that type of thing. So, also a great read. Also, so how you doing?
Sitting here, man.
I'm sorry to hear that, man.
I've been back at work this week for the first time, so this is my first week back.
Are you leaving the house, or are you working from home?
I went to the I had to go in for an all-day thing on Monday, which was super long to get through. And then I've been mostly working from home, but I did work from home, or I went in Wednesday for a little bit. So, but I'm technically supposed to be on 4 hours from home this week. Is what the doctor told me. Like, start working back, but like work from home, half days or whatever. And next week is supposed to be my first full week back, but I've worked mostly full time this week. So,
freaking doctors don't know.
yeah, so.
No, it's nice on paper. Take it easy. Work only 4 hours. Stay off your foot. Don't do anything.
Well, I would happily have like accepted his advice if it, I have no reason to rush it back. So, but I had stuff I need to get done, so we did a little more than that.
Yeah, that's how it is. Now, last book, and John and Alec did a whole show on this yesterday.
Seasons, yeah,
Seasons. I haven't read it. I really haven't read it. Number 2 came out, but I wanted to read number 1 first before I even pick it up. So.
Yeah, they said pretty good things about it.
Yes, they did. I don't know what this book's about.
That's me, Marcus, Mr. Excitement.
Right. Let me bling this one, and then we can get past all this stuff. There you go. Okay, so I do this. Then I hit the button over here, which was 27 books. I
bought 27 books this week? What are you doing?
Well, it's this week and last week.
Okay. Still, 27? Good grief, man. I buy too many too, but I don't buy that many anymore. I used to do that. I'm glad I don't anymore.
Yeah, me too. I used to. No, I actually am doing it. I'm sorry. That's done. All right. So now it's just total hangout. So if people want to hang out, it's.
I probably killed that by coming on. Nobody's gonna want to hang out.
So are you still on painkillers? You don't do any sipping or anything?
Oh no, I've been on painkillers for weeks. I was only on like above Tylenol painkillers for 2 days after the surgery. I was on some other meds like anti-swelling and some nerve stuff and that kind of stuff. But in terms of painkillers, I was only on those for like less than 48 hours.
Yeah.
So
did they give you a whole bottle or only 10 days?
I think like 10 days worth or something like that is what they gave me. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what they usually do now. They don't want you to get hooked on them or whatever.
Well,
so.
I don't want I don't like them. I don't want any part of them. So
yeah.
I was glad to be off of it as quick as I could get off of it. So and they only put me on, but it was hydrocodone, so it was not one of the worst ones, but it's still. Yeah, I don't like what they do to my system, and I would just prefer to not.
No, me too. I'm the same way. I take 10 pills every day in the morning. Giving me a painkiller, something that's going to knock me out. That's not my. I have things to do. If I'm taking 10 pills a day just to get through the day, I don't need something that's going to knock me on the ass.
No, so
it's not my thing. Hey, how do you pin a?
Oh my God!
Yeah,
we went through this before, Tony.
Did we?
Yeah. How do you pin a comment in the chat?
No, how do you? Yeah, if I want to put my.
So you got to go to the YouTube chat.
Okay.
You can't do it in StreamYard, or at least I don't think you can do it in StreamYard.
All right, don't yell at me. I'm getting nervous over here.
Go to the YouTube chat.
Hold on. Okay, hold on. Yeah, I got it. Okay.
We did this last week or 2 weeks ago. Whenever it was, I was on here before. John spent like 30 minutes trying to tell you.
It doesn't matter. None of that stuff matters. Don't you understand that? That stuff does not matter. I don't remember things.
Okay. Are you to the YouTube chat yet?
Okay.
Okay.
It's you and me there. Look at that.
There you go. So next to your comment that you want to pin, there should be like 3 little dots in the corner.
Next to my pin, what?
Next to the comment that you want to pin,
there's no dots.
At the top of it, there should be the 3 little dots in the corner.
There's no dots. Oh yeah, pin message. Duh.
There you go.
Oh,
Well, that was quick compared to
Dad, what are you doing? All right, so
last time. That was super quick.
oh,
Apparently, I'm a better
shit.
teacher than John.
I looked down once and there's shit people here. Oh my god.
Well, they're waiting for you to get done, like I was.
Is this the Old Wolf IT hour?
Yes,
Well,
it is.
that's about
Perfect.
time you pick up, Tony. I was calling you, damn it.
Yeah. I changed my number because I knew you were going to call me, you son of a bitch. Okay. All right, I think it's easy that I know a lot of things, but this simple thing I can't comprehend.
Don't you like work in IT?
Yeah, I designed
Yeah, you don't.
I designed
IT.
I designed whole networks for buildings. But simply pinning a thing and YouTube blows my mind. I don't know what to do. Sorry.
Oh goodness.
Little things mess me up. Big things like I have no problem with big things. If I get all screwed up, I just stop. I look at it.
You got no problem with big things? Okay.
Yeah,
IT is about Googling things, right?
No.
He likes the big. He likes big things. He doesn't like.
I like a big.
Oh, yeah. If you're gonna come for Oldwolf, you need a big thing.
I like a big thing. Big thing. I can handle big things.
I bet you can.
Big things, huh?
Oh yeah, baby.
Hold on, let me whip this out.
Oh, whip it out. Slap it on. Slap it up. Just put it on the table. Wow.
Oh, nice.
So it's already connected. So what are you gonna
Somehow. I don't know. I need to get another light for it.
Okay.
Maybe shine it back up there so I don't get the reflection.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
But I don't think that's going to work the way that I think it will.
Probably not.
Just think about it.
There's probably a place you could put it that it would, but probably not the.
There is, but I can tell you if I go to stand up, I will absolutely trip over it, and it will be amazing video, but it will definitely be painful. Put it right back here, on the floor. But it's like playing comic gories. Okay, let me run and get something. The first thing I'm going to do is take 1 step, 2 step, floor.
Yeah. Which it should be brought back. I'm just saying.
I am not in charge of that.
The one and only time I won it.
I'm not in charge of that. You have to talk to somebody else.
I always love Rod over here going, I hate this show so much.
A lot of people that was their response to that.
I would never say such a thing.
I think that was in their commercial. They made a commercial.
John.
Okay. Oh, it's way early for John. He's probably sitting in his van waiting for his kids.
You know.
Ron, how you doing?
How you doing?
Dude, you got to trim that beard a little bit. At least round it out. Get some gel. You got any oil on that thing?
I didn't put no on the not today. I put some on yesterday.
Are you reading Wolverine by any chance?
Me, yeah.
Yeah, he had it. It was
all right. So in this latest issue had Romulus in it, right? You know how he has his facial hair? Rod should do that.
Oh yeah. Hold on, let me pull it up.
I have not been reading, so I do not know how that looks.
Well, JP, you're over here laughing at him getting 27 books over the course of 2 weeks.
But like I said, the last
27 new books?
The last issue? Oh my god.
New books.
Are you reading those or are you just owning those?
Or is that this week?
Yes. Let's see here. Wolverine. Here you go. Romulus.
Romulus doesn't have. Oh, I wanted that cover.
Oh, that's a nice cover, man.
Beautiful cover. I want the
FOC order.
Hey, just to let you know, Romulus doesn't have a beard.
He doesn't?
Nope.
I thought he had like a little thing going on.
He's got a lot of hair, but no beard.
Well, just get some gel like how I do my hair right here and put it down there and just right out to the side.
The last Wolverine, I felt it really lame.
Oh, fill out FOC. I'm aware.
Yeah, I wanted that issue. They didn't have it.
Yeah, that's a nice cover, man.
That is a beautiful cover. I'm going to look for it.
It's cool.
Matter of fact, I'll do it right now. Actually. My wife's going to kill me, but yeah.
No, it's 28 books.
28 books.
God, that's a lot of books, man.
I'm a bad influence.
Ah,
You, I can't imagine you're a bad influence.
I'm the worst.
Hey, you could be doing a lot worse things. So
Yeah.
I could be playing with pussy. Oh wait, I am.
honestly, I mean, I'm at that age where I'm looking for, people looking for convertibles and buying boats and stuff like that. I just buy comics,
Well, I've known people to buy boats because, living down here in South Florida, don't because you can rent them much cheaper.
Yeah.
The best boat is someone else's boat.
Yeah.
well, they say the best thing about getting a boat is when you buy it and then when you get rid of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The best 2 days of being a boat owner is the day you buy it and the day you sell it.
Yeah.
It's like, well, I was told by my wife I'm going through a midlife crisis because the day I got a boat is the day she filed for divorce. Salt life.
Sounds like a pretty good day then. Oh, wait.
Who did that cover? Who did that cover? That red cover?
It looks like Liefeld, but I know it's not. Maybe
No.
Panosian. Let me see. Wolverine, volume 28 or something. I keep saying every time a series is going to reboot, I'm not going to stick around. And how many volumes in are we?
Hey, did Batman Full Moon drop today? And I didn't pick it up, man.
Yes, it did. Well,
Yeah,
yeah,
there
right
was
here.
one. You missed the
Damn
showed
it,
that one
man.
already.
Look, I got the blank cover.
Stephen Platt.
Thank you.
Oh wow, there's a blast from a past. I didn't know he was still doing anything.
He's doing a lot more covers these days. He did a whole bunch for the I've already forgotten what the hell they called it. It was this DC crossover where they took away all the powers of the everybody. Superman, Wonder
The
Woman.
absolute power thing.
That's the one. It was all these face covers for mug shots.
Okay.
Got every one of them. Did I read them?
Yeah.
Nope.
It was one too many crossover events.
So one. Oh, I'm sorry.
There was that. There
I did it right out
was
loud.
Power, Absolute Task Force. They were crossing over throughout all the different series.
I know. I wish they'd take about 3 years and not do any crossovers and actually make them like mean something and be important. Instead of every year we got to do 3.
I mean, so far on Wonder Woman with Tom King, he's been doing it the best. He did it similar like how on Swamp Thing when Alan Moore had to do Crisis. He just wrapped it into the series, wrote it off after 3 pages, and it's done. But for Tom
like
King,
2, 3 issues that are kind of in that absolute power thing, but yeah, where he kind of stepped away from his main storyline for that, but
it was only a little bit, and they still wrapped it up because they killed off Steve Trevor right after, and everything that happened with Steve Trevor had to do as a direct result to Absolute Power.
Yeah,
we lost Rod. We lost the host.
We lost Rod and Tony. They both.
It's your show, man.
I looked down for like 2 seconds, and they're gone. I think it's because Bueller came in. They both ran away. They're scared of it.
Oh. Hi, Bueller.
Well, in the chat. I don't know if he's down below, but he's in the chat.
Bueller's staring people off?
Intimidated by all those muscles. Have you seen him on Instagram lately? Oh my God. It's like,
I have not.
He's like freaking like, looks like
Did he become like
bodybuilder or
Carrot
something.
Top? Like goes from like normal to geez.
Yeah, I mean, he's, so I don't know.
Someone's going to need to do a share screen. I got to see this. He's going to be my inspiration.
Yeah, you can check on it.
Oh, there's Rod came back. Oh, here we go.
Ooh, yay.
Flash 100 greatest.
Yeah, you paid $13 for this. It's like a $30 book or something. Ollie's.
You went to the Ollie's?
Always, man. I love that store, man.
Yeah.
I only discovered we had one down here, but the closest one in South Florida is West Palm Beach.
No.
But yeah, you're finding $100 omnibuses there for like $10, $25.
Yeah.
You had to find an Ollie's.
Max would love to rip up the wrapping on those.
Yo, y'all seen Daredevil? Have you seen it yet?
No, I haven't
not
watched it yet. Is it good?
Saw the first 2 episodes last night. Well, there was only 2, so yeah. It's shocking right off the bat. But yeah, I'm all in. Let's go.
Why was it
So I have a
shocking?
good question. At
No,
the
I'm
end of
not gonna ruin it. Just wait and you'll see.
I'm not going to spoil like too much, but there's a scene when towards the end of the second episode where it's like they show to the audience a symbol on one of the police officers' wrist, but Daredevil's right there, but he's blind. He's not going to be able to see it. So was that more for the benefit of the audience, or is Matt able to take a sonar of the room and see the sonars bouncing off his wrist? And hey, that's a symbol I recognize.
Yeah.
Probably more for the audience, I would think, but yeah, I don't know.
And once again, Daredevil always gets the hot chicks, man. I don't know how he ended up with this one, man. Holy cow. Whew.
Well, in the comic, he gets both with McDuffie and with Heather Glenn.
All right. If this is
1-2 punch.
Is Karen like already a dope addict or something, or?
No, she just, after what happened, she just stepped away. They said that they were trying to communicate, but it looks like it was probably mutual, that they couldn't handle the events of what happened, so they just kind of kept their distance.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well said,
You
Rob.
didn't talk to me. You didn't talk to me.
Yeah, she's supposed to be back. Well, because they didn't actually plan on her being a part of the show at all until all the rewrites, and now she's not going to be in until like the second part of the season or the second season or something. Yeah.
They're even saying for some reason, Foggy has signed on to be in season 2 of Born Again.
Yeah. Yeah, her and Foggy, I think, are both technically season 2. I don't think they're going to be in this part that we're getting right now, but I could be wrong about that.
I'm really hoping we get Bullseye back in his real uniform.
Yeah.
Outfit.
I think we're gonna get it.
You think so?
I think they gotta do it, man.
And I actually approve of, as a court reporter here, knowing the lingo of legalese, when they were talking about White Tiger and the fact that, yeah, this is the defendant here. We need a motion in limine so that the jury doesn't hear this. We didn't hear legalese terminology of that nature, like in seasons 1, season 2. Holy shit, they got some good writers on this.
Oh, that's good. I need to go back and just rewatch the Netflix stuff because it's been so long that I remember but don't really remember.
I don't think I finished the second season, actually, to be honest with you.
Did you get to see Bullseye when he's in just the all black and just looking like a mugger?
No.
Then you got to keep watching.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I'll have to do. Because I'm thinking, I don't. Yeah, I mean, I remember the first season. But I don't remember finishing the second season.
Well, there was 3, so.
Then I don't remember finishing the third season. Whatever the last season was, I don't remember watching.
Yeah, well,
Did you get to see John Bernthal as Punisher?
So
yes.
Second season had you got Punisher and Elektra. Did we get Elektra in the first season, or was that the second season too?
I think that was second.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's the whole thing about the hand, right? Or
yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah. So Elektra and Punisher were in the second season.
Right.
Oh damn. Bueller can't get back to the main road. Is he stuck? He's stuck. So
he's just stuck in a hot springs.
Oh, you're not stuck on the road. You're stuck in a hot springs. That's 2 very different things.
About 50 miles out of the mountains.
15 miles out in the mountains, but like he's not like in the middle of nowhere. He's at some sort of facility. I hope.
Yeah, I don't want him stuck on the side of a mountain where
No.
avalanche, hot springs. I'm gonna fucking relax.
Oh yeah, he's going. It could be worse. So yes, he's stuck at a hot spring thing. Okay.
If there's a place to be
The
stuck
hot
at,
springs is a mile long, and he went there, and there was some naked guy there, so he didn't go in the water, and so he went in the water, and the bathing suit was optional. So I don't know actually if he went balls to the wall or not, but
middle of nowhere. Do you need a wellness check? Is there anything we can do?
Marcus, if you
On
want
the
to
helicopter?
Rod, hop on. Bueller, if you're parked, hop on.
I think
If he has internet,
I
he
know
can.
he has
If he can
internet.
chat with us, he can sign on with us.
Exactly. That's what I think.
Hey, I can't speak. I'm the worst.
Yes, you are.
This is completely true. 100%.
Gotta make sure I can connect here.
What are you trying to connect to? Aren't you on your own show?
This is the work. I'm connecting this way, but this way I gotta make sure I can connect.
Actually, I do have a good question with that. So, Tony, when you signed on to this show, did you notice the new feature in StreamYard where you can add a scene?
Yeah, what the hell is that? It confused the hell out of me.
I just looked at it just prior to signing on. I'm going, what the fuck? I'll have to play with that later. But hey, maybe Tony knows because he's IT.
Yeah, he is IT, so he figured this stuff
You
out.
hear this? It's because the phone part of this was disconnected.
You are popular, my friend.
This phone is so screwed up.
Why would you voluntarily inflict that on yourself at night?
Because of work. This is a work.
That is
phone.
one of the worst sounds in the world.
Yes,
But
I know.
Every time I hear a text,
But the thing is,
every time I hear a text, I feel like I need to shit out my heart.
the cellular part, I have to keep this. Oh, my sweetheart, how you doing?
Hey,
It's cold.
There's the man at the hot spring.
It's cold
oh
out
wow.
here.
What's up, Travis?
Hey, how you guys doing?
How you doing?
Can we see what you're looking at now?
Well, right now I'm at a campsite that is. There's nobody here.
At all?
There is like the camp host, which is all the way at the other end. But if I scroll around, you can see that there's literally
Blow them up, blow them up.
there's nobody here.
I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, you're all alone.
Yeah.
How do
So
I do this?
I don't know.
Know how to do this.
It's right.
Too many
There we
freaking
go.
options now.
So yeah. So I'm at a campsite. I'm in a place called Lund, Nevada, which is nowhere. I mean, the closest town, any type of town, is probably about 70 miles.
Oh, geez.
And this campsite, which I've been at for a few days.
I'll turn off my camera. You can look.
Yeah, but
Oh wow.
I'm just kind of hanging out here. The hot spring is about a mile down the dirt road from here, but the campsite is about 15 miles off the main road. So it's been snowing the last few days, and the mountains passes, which you have to go through to get here, are all kind of covered in snow. So you can see the kind of behind me there, the mountains there.
It's stormy, dark. So it's not safe to travel further away from where you are now?
No, luckily it's going to be, my bus doesn't do good in like snow or wet conditions and stuff as far as like mud and stuff, but it's supposed to freeze like tonight, and hopefully tomorrow the ground will be easy or hard enough to where I can hopefully get out of here. But like I said, there's a hot springs like a mile down the road, so I mean it's not miserable, you know.
Yeah.
And,
I mean, do you have some food or rations or something
I
just
got
to tide you over?
yeah, I got plenty of stuff. No, I'm always good to go. I never go to places like this without being prepared. I've been doing this for 3 years now. I kind of know.
Shit.
Oh,
man.
all right.
Can I ask
Well,
you-
how long do you think you have to stay there for?
I'm gonna try to get out tomorrow. If not, I can probably get out by Sunday.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
That structure all the way to your right. If you go all the way to the right, that No, back. Go that. Is that
Thing
the
that looks
shit?
like an outhouse.
Is that the
That's called a pit toilet. That's where you go and take a shit if you want to.
Ah.
It's just a hole in the ground. Put your shit in.
Okay, cool.
Is there a hole in the wall? Don't listen to me.
So, hey, do you guys want to see something?
Always.
Oh, sure.
So I've been working on something, not the last couple days because it got cold and it needs to be warmer weather. But you see my bus right there behind me?
Yep.
All right, we're going to walk around the bus. There's the back end. And here is the other side.
Oh,
I'm in the process of taking the wrap off.
Oh, wow.
And it used to be white. There it is. That's the original thing.
Yeah.
I got a lot of stuff to do, but a lot of cleanup and stuff. But I am working on taking the wrap off the bus. So feels kind of good to do that, to be honest.
yeah, no shit.
That way people won't come up and ask me what I'm doing.
Hey, if I'm gonna send you
Be anonymous. Go back to being
can
anonymous.
I send you a magnet so you can throw on your bus?
I have your sticker on the bus.
Do you?
No, not anymore. I'm sorry. Well, yes, I do. Yes, I'm sorry. It's right here.
Yeah, it's not. It's on the part of the wrap that hasn't come off yet.
Ah, there you go.
Yeah.
So for a few more days, Tony.
Yeah. Well, I'm probably gonna leave this side for a while until I'm completely done.
Yeah.
But I can do the rest, the other side and the back and the front. And I don't mind like people coming up to me that like watch the channel and know what it's about, but the random people just come up and are like, "What's this all about?" and like give me shit, you know?
Why would they give you shit?
People are awful.
Well,
Are they giving you shit or just asking questions that are annoying because they're repetitive?
well, it's a little bit both. But like some people don't know, like they say it says comics with Bueller, so they think like I'm a comedian, and they're like, "Oh, tell me a story, funny guy." I'm like, I'm not a fucking comedian, all right? You know.
I'm not Seinfeld, Potsy.
Yeah, but most people see this, they see that, comics across America, and what do you think they go to? Comedians. They don't go to comic books.
Yeah,
fair.
And so I'm like, oh no, I got no stories. Can I put my clothes on? Leave me alone.
Hey, you want a story? An idiot came up to ask me a question about telling a stupid story.
Yeah.
The punchline is you.
God.
You probably can't see it, but it's starting to snow again.
Oh.
Yeah, it's looking like it's coming right at your direction.
It looks like it's gonna, you're about to get some.
That's you can see the mountains back there. The sun is over there, and then the storm is coming from right there. And yeah, it'll be an interesting night. Luckily, I got
time to hop in the vehicle.
Yeah, I got heat and stuff, so I'm good. I got generators and stuff, so I mean, I can probably, if I got stuck here for a week, I'd be fine.
Hey, you got a shitter. That's all you need.
Well, I got a shitter in my bus too, and I'd rather use my own shitter than a shitter that, well, nobody's out here, but I'm sure.
No, don't stink up the bus. You don't have to.
No, I just dump my shit in that toilet. I shit in the bus and then I dump my bucket in that thing. That's how you do it, man. That's how you do it.
There you go.
I love you, Beulah. I love you,
Oh, there comes the snow. I can see it.
Yeah, now you can see it.
Oh yeah, it's starting to come down a little bit, but the hot springs nice. I put some pictures on my Instagram on the hot springs, and it's not. I mean, I've had all of myself for 4 days, and normally there's people out there. I did a lot of research on it and found it out here in the mountains, and I was like, oh cool, I want to go there and stuff. And when I got here, there was that naked guy that was in there, and another dude. And I saw his ass. I was like, "Oh fuck, is Oldwolf here?" I'm like, no.
If you go to Japan, that's just how they do
He
it.
had a nice ass. Okay.
Hey, on the positive, we both wear glasses, so if you didn't want to see it, just take off your glasses and everything's a blur.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Luckily, it was just for a quick second. Then the guy robed up or whatnot. But having it to myself, I can go full Monty here, so it's been kind of nice. So, fuck it, I don't care.
Did you hold? Did you do the whole mile, or you just stayed in one spot?
I've walked up and down a little bit, and there's a part I want to go to, but it's a lot deeper, and there's nobody here, and like I don't want to I don't like to take a risk when there's nobody around, in case something were to happen. So I kind of been hesitant about going to the other pool and stuff, because there is a little
In
bit.
147 hours. Don't be like that.
Yeah.
All right. Do you have an address or a PO box I can send you some water wings so you can go?
I don't have an address, and nobody can send me anything. I don't want anything.
Shut up, will you? If I want to send you something, I'm going to send you something.
I don't want nothing.
Shut up.
I'm trying to get rid of stuff, man. People are always like, "Oh,
I want you to do water wings so you can blow them up, put them on your arms, and when you go to the deep end, you're going to float."
Yeah. That's the only thing I'm going to wear is those little water wings and just be
You're
totally.
going to be sexy bastard. You're going to be a sexy bastard.
Yeah. Anyway. That sounds like a plan. So, all right, guys, I'm going to go back in. I'm going to let you go.
Love you, Travis. Thank you.
Be safe. Good seeing you.
Travis.
Let me put it all together.
That was a pretty area he was in.
No kidding, huh?
Yeah.
We should check back in with him in an hour when it's fully snowing.
I hope he has enough blankets.
As long as he's, hopefully he can get out tomorrow so he doesn't get trapped there for the weekend. But yeah.
Just a little concerning when he says he's trying to get rid of stuff. And then we're going, well, it's kind of cold. Do you think he has blankets? No, I'm getting rid of everything. I wish I didn't get rid of them blankets.
Yeah, what did he get rid of?
I think just stuff that's not essential. Like anything.
Water wings.
Water wing would be one of those things, yes.
Come on. He can go to the deep end. I want to make sure he's safe if he's going to go to the deep end. So I'll send him some water wings.
All right, guys. I'm out of here. I'm going to
Where
eat
you
some.
going?
I'm going to go eat.
Giggles told you to get going. She's right there, right? She's right there.
Hey,
She's
can't argue, right?
Time and he's doing what he's supposed to.
I'm not trying to. Hey, Tony, I'm not trying to be on timeout, man.
Hey, tell Anna I
the
love
boss
her.
has spoken.
Right?
Rod is doing,
Tell
what he needs to.
There it is, man.
Tell Tickles I love her.
She
Right now.
knows you love her, man.
Say it right now. Say it right now. I want to hear you say it.
Hey, Greg, Tony said he loves you.
Huh?
Tony said he loves you.
I like him.
She said, I like
Oh
you.
my God.
The right answer was thank you.
You got more than thank you. So
I thank you, I guess.
She said she only used the L word for me.
Screw you.
That usually on a good day, not no random day.
Well, tell her, Rod, tell her I really, 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 really like her.
I'll tell her
right now. I want to hear you say it. Say it to her. I really, 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 really like her. Say it.
Yeah, just friends, Tony. Just friends.
Say it. I want you to say it. Say it right now. Bullshit. You're not even muted. Say I really, 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 really like her. Go say it. You son of a bitch. I don't think I seriously
can't hear you.
You didn't mute. When you mute, you can see a little symbol like
I can hear you before too. All that breathing. Just say, tell her.
Hold on.
Okay. I'm just gonna fucking put it right here.
Yeah, I'm gonna go eat, man. Enjoy the rest of the night, guys.
You don't have to say anything. Tony will text it to her.
Evergreen,
It
should be here, man. Thank you. I'm gonna go right to her thing here.
You got to back off, buddy.
Nope.
You gotta let it go.
No, I don't back off. Really?
Good way to get in trouble.
He follows the covenant of thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's comics, not their wives.
I'm not covering anybody. I'm just staying straight. I really, really like you.
You're about to get blocked and you're gonna be served with a restraining order. Sure.
This will be your first restraining order?
No, it won't be his first.
That's minor.
He's got a stack of them in the back.
He collects them like comics.
Most of the time, they don't even bring it to court. They just want you to stay away from them. There's no freaking big deal.
Oh goodness.
It's okay. We don't need to confiscate any weapons from Tony. His weapon is his mouth.
I like knives. I don't have any guns.
Of course you do.
No, I haven't worked out in a while.
No soft.
Hey, you're lifting long boxes, my friend.
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah, that's all I have is long. No, I can't say that anymore. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 5 short boxes. Everything else is long boxes.
Oh, and if you're in IT, you're probably doing some rack monkey sort of stuff. So you're lifting heavy machinery.
I don't. No, I don't. No, I'm not. I don't. No, I'm not lifting heavy machinery.
Damn, no exercise at work either.
No, I do a lot of walking.
Yeah, I had to walk 1.5 miles today just because I couldn't find a building. That's my exercise.
Oh, I feel so bad for you.
Drive down to downtown Miami. Now find this random ass building that has no
walk
signage.
around, and you're over here flaunting that you did a 1.5 miles because you couldn't find a parking spot.
Oh no, I just parked because that's the cheap parking, and then I walk 1/2 mile around and then go, okay, let's see what my Waze tells me. Oh, it just relocated. Okay, so the building's over here. Walk around the entire block. And it says, no, it's the other's block.
We're supposed to feel bad for you because you're cheap about parking.
Don't feel bad for me at all.
No, it wouldn't have mattered if he was cheap for parking. You couldn't find the building.
Yeah, I can't find shit.
Yeah, but I'm sure if he got a more expensive parking, he could find the building.
No.
No? Oh, okay.
All you would have done is just park in some random building that they wouldn't validate parking for anyway. So you just park in the one place that you know you can find your car again.
And the one, oh, Gordon, how you doing?
Hey, Gordy.
Gordon.
Yeah, I'm talking about parking, the most boring thing I can imagine.
Well, and Tony's going to keep bagging you on because that's like he likes this kind of stuff.
No shit. That's exactly what it is. So you got the cheapest parking. You need validation for
John, we need you on the stream so we can meet Tony.
Parking, and he has somebody validated so he doesn't have to pay parking. And you're willing
John, I know you're like at Kate softball or volleyball practice, but you need to like log in just so we can mute Tony when he gets on these rants.
Oh, look.
Speaking of which,
how you doing?
There's chaos.
Don't cry for me, comic community. The truth is, I eventually found parking. Yeah, he finally found parking.
He did. He found parking.
You can find parking in downtown Miami. You can't find shit in Brickell, and if you are, you're paying at least $35.
But you do okay. In all actuality, because of what you do and where you work, you go to different locations, right? So
Sometimes.
Don't they reimburse you for parking?
No. I'm a 1099er. I have to pay everything out of pocket. So I need to make sure how much I'm getting paid right up front. If I'm doing an in-person, that's an extra $25. So it's an incentive, but the further away it is or the parking situation, you might wind up having to pay to go to do your job.
So you have to get receipts and get reimbursed later on with taxes.
Sort of, yeah. And for me, I know all the good places to park in Miami. There's a thing called a Metro Mover that'll get you anywhere in that area if you need to. So you don't have to pay no $35 parking. You just have to leave early enough to get on the motherfucker.
What's a Metro Mover?
So there's 2 different types of transportation you have for the entirety of downtown and Brickell and all that. There's the Metro Mover that's free. That's like a ground level up, and it's like a little subway thing that'll race you around the city and it'll stop at different parts. And then there's the Tri-Rail that'll get you all the way from Miami up to Orlando, and then you could cross over to the Bright Line and take it all the way to Orlando.
Okay, hold on. Okay. You park your car.
You use big words.
Exactly. I know.
And I talk fast. I'm sorry.
No, I don't understand it. What the hell is a Metro Mover?
It's like it's a subway. It's just above ground.
Yeah.
All right. So you park your car someplace and you hop a subway.
Yeah.
All right. To me, it sounds like you put your freaking car on a freaking treadmill and you freaking move around.
Yes, Tony. That's what he did.
That would be exorbitantly expensive for cheap ass Miami.
Well, that's what it it sound like? And park your car. You take the freaking.
No, that is a great idea. I just think it's completely impossible. I would love to see it in action.
So basically, you fucking park your car at some place and you take a train someplace else.
Yes.
More often than not.
And then you go back to this place you parked your car and you take off from there.
Yeah.
Okay. To me, honest to God, I've been drinking. Yes. But it sounded like you parked your car someplace and the metro moved your car.
No. That is
I
not
can
what
see
it
how you
sounded
thought.
like at
And
all,
how
Tony.
you find your car?
He said it was a sub, like, you didn't.
Yeah, this is one of those situations where I park in this building because, you know, I feel safer there. It's one of the cheaper areas and it's been around forever. I've known about it since I was in fucking high school. So, and I'm old as fuck, as you know, like you. So I park there, and where I'm supposed to go is like 3 blocks away. But since I'm using Waze to try and figure out this shit, where it's a bunch of one ways each direction, I'm walking opposite of traffic. So it keeps telling me to turn around or go to the other block. So I was walking around in a giant circle because I'm looking for like building 100 Northeast 2nd Street. Like, great, there's a fucking address. Oh, now it says it's on the other side of the block. Go to the other side of the block. This is the back side of a building. There's nothing here. See? Boring. Y'all looking at your phones.
No, I'm not looking for the phones. I'm actually listening to you. I'm actually freaking answering Chris. Okay? So I'm listening to you. I am. And now you just threw me off of what I was going to say.
That's okay.
This is Rob's roundabout way to get Tony to say, park your car.
Tony's confused now. Now he's not even. Now he's completely on his
I can't
phone.
do both, all right? Keep yourself amused. I can't do both.
We know.
This must be very entertaining to people out there watching, because you got 16 people watching this right now. And I'm talking about parking your car.
Any of my stuff live. So yeah, this apparently is high end.
Oh, where you going?
This is apparently high end entertainment. I need to learn how to like do this kind of content, because apparently this is what draws in a crowd.
Yeah, Tony's back there going, it was the best of times, it was the worst of times. Call me Ishmael.
Ka is the correct way.
That's over here. That's New Bedford. That's in New Bedford, Mass. That's over here.
Correct way to ka. Ka is the correct way to ka.
Captain, my captain.
He's not even saying like.
Hey, happy birthday, buddy.
To say it, he just says ka is the correct way to ka. What does that even mean?
That's the way. That's how you say ka.
But you didn't say. You said it's the correct way to ka.
You rushed me. Hold on.
Wait,
that's not patent.
You were just typing that. That's what you were doing for like 5 minutes.
You were rushing me. God damn it. Okay, hold on. It keeps moving.
Ka porn.
Correct way to.
Hey, we get some hot.
5 more minutes.
Action.
Ka. Even that is the correct. What?
Oh, I'm so. There's going to be a typo in this. Come on.
Oh yeah, big time. Hold on.
Come on. Still having messed it up. Come on.
Okay. Oh man, this is all fucked up. Okay. Oh, this is not. It's not pretty. Okay. Is that right? Is that right?
Ka is the correct way to say ka. It took you that long to type that? Oh my god.
Yeah, it did.
How are you?
I am an animal.
I do not understand, Tony. I do not understand. You can't do basic computer functions. How are you in IT?
Control C, Control V.
You can understand. I work in construction. Okay.
Right.
I work in construction. I build the room, the control, the data closet. I build that. I build every point in the building where there is data. So I work.
So you don't actually work computers. You're just
I don't. Don't you understand?
You're in IT then? That's not IT.
It's
That's
IT
a rack monkey.
because I'm in that department. So if there's any issues with construction, they come to me. If there's any issues about this, that, and the other thing,
Right.
it's
So
to me.
that makes
It's to build in the
like
closet.
this
It's
now
to me.
makes at least some sense because you all I'd ever gotten out of you before was when we'd had conversations was we work in IT, and then you couldn't make a basic function on you couldn't use your computer. I'm like, how is this possible?
Okay, so if you I'm not IT where you sit in front of your computer and you just do type away.
Working on a computer, yes.
You're not accessing the kernel.
You're not actually accessing a computer. You're just running cable.
No.
And building the racks.
Yeah.
No, yes.
No. Yeah. Which is it? Yes or no?
It is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Core Porter, was that a yes?
But if it wasn't for me, you wouldn't have a connectivity.
Well, I get that, but you're running the cable lines, and yeah, you're not. But you don't actually work on computers at all.
No.
Okay.
But it's computer adjacent.
It's computer adjacent. It's not computer work. It's not IT.
Okay. All right. I'm so sorry, but actually, I built the infrastructure so you can freaking get on connectivity to the network. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm not giving IP addresses or paths to like a vendor like Comcast, which is what we do in Massachusetts, or whatever. I built
yelled at now.
you stop there. You get connectivity there, and I build everything afterwards.
Okay.
Okay. So stop making me feel like I'm like a piece of shit.
Okay, no, you're not a piece of shit, but I do have the best question as a qualifier.
I built
How do we access browsers for free?
I built a whole network for the building.
Yeah, Rob's got it correctly. Without Tony, there would be no internet. Got it.
Yeah, no shit. Okay, you want to build a connectivity to the building, fine, go right ahead. But I built everything after that into the building. The freaking where all the APs go for wherever freaking a patient. I built everything.
J-Mares has it.
Who?
Paulo.
J-Mares, he's got it. You do subnet and you set up switches.
3, 4, 5. How did you know? He's like, how did you know, Paulo?
Honest to God,
just under that.
You can give anything. You can give every building connectivity, but if there's nothing to accept that in whatever for patient, you give a building connectivity, fine, awesome. You got a primary, you got a secondary, fine. But if you don't build everything from that section on to go to patient information, patient sensitivity.
I'm not saying it's not important.
Bullshit.
That is not what I said. I just said it's not IT. It's more like you're more construction. You are more of an electrician than you are a IT.
No, electrician is a totally
He's not
different.
soldering
Well, I
wire.
know, but you're running like you're laying out, and just like an electrician would lay out the electrical map for
Electric
the house and run the
infrastructure,
wires
yeah.
and all that kind of stuff. You're doing that for internet cable, but but you're not actually like working on computers directly.
No.
Yeah.
He's the guy that knows which blue, yellow, red wire runs to each port throughout the entire building.
Yes.
Without him, if one of those go and they don't get to contact him, everything breaks down.
Hey, without me, you wouldn't have a connectivity to fucking save a life. Done.
There you go.
Done. Been there, done that.
I stand correct. I just misunderstood what it was you did, Tony.
No,
I apologize.
Oh, Papa,
I didn't say it wasn't important.
You understand what you hold on, let me type this out.
It's an important job. It's just like, being at the airport and you see somebody that's clearing off the runway. They're keeping planes from sliding off the damn runway.
No, it's nice to say IT. It's great IT. IT is great.
I'm hearing low voltage installation.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. Free game. Now it's free game.
But you don't
realize changes rapidly.
You don't realize all those people who are in front of computer monitors and typing away to get connectivity to the building never deal with the people
So
who
when
have
our internet's down, you're the guy we yell at. Got it.
Yeah, but they don't no. But in design, they never deal with the people who deal with the patients,
Yeah.
with workflow and everything else. They just give you from supplier to the rack. That's all they do. I
Oh,
deal
no.
with everything from the rack to the build to the build from everything from basic patient information to security to even sound machines to give white noise so you don't hear what the patient is in room A is it so room B can't
That's
hear
too
what room A
complicated.
is.
I like my old hospital where we just had vacuum tubes and they sent records from the basement up to the 5th floor.
Yeah,
Exactly.
There's a reason my HIPAA information got leaked. Got it.
You don't understand. You know. Yeah, I know. It sounds like I'm a little bit on
No
the
one ever hacked a vacuum tube.
right, which is they have to do it. That's a whole different situation.
You know, I think I've got it now. There's a scene from Office Space that kind of goes like this. Well, look, I already told you. I deal with the goddamn customers so the engineers don't have to. I have people skills. I'm good at dealing with people. Can't you understand that? What the hell is wrong with you people?
Okay, it's nothing like that. But okay, so let's go backtrack.
No.
You got to design. You've got to design and all the
Yeah,
other stuff.
you're the man who makes it work.
You're not just some guy who's connecting things with cables. We got it.
Yeah, we understand.
But
You're a big deal, Tony. We get it.
Yeah, I am a fucking big deal, motherfucker.
You're a big deal. We got it.
I love it. Before I say what I want to say, JP, I love you. I really do. But yeah, I am a big deal, you motherfucker. I am.
Goddamn Wi-Fi is putting them out of business. I'm just kidding, Tony. You got to figure out where they go. I got it.
Wi-Fi, I got to do that too.
I know. Just teasing. I'm teasing.
We're just having some fun.
Is your blood pressure up yet?
I think we got his blood pressure.
I got to pee again, so I'm going to put you on mute. So I have a strong stream, and I don't want to.
Look at this show off, fucking 50-something-year-old, and he fucking got a strong stream, motherfucker.
Dude, I was gonna say he's just bragging tonight. Now he's just bragging.
Okay, now I'm 60 years old this year.
60 with a strong stream. Look at you, braggadocious motherfucker.
Yeah, I take 2 pills for that fucking strong stream. Yeah, I do need a hug.
You know we love you, Tony.
I know too. That's why I'm bitching. I don't want to be an ass.
Anyways, hello, everybody.
Oh. Shiloh, how you doing?
Hey. Get this box of ginger beer open.
Hey, Shiloh, tell us about your
man from Ireland.
All right, I have to go. I do have to go pee. So talk about yourselves.
That's why it's great to have a nice big bottle like this.
Just don't get out. Just mute for a second,
just in case.
Bottle. That's what the bucket's for.
Yeah. Now you were talking.
Oh, Rob, did all the Charisse end up dry?
So far, I'm not impressed.
I apologize.
It's not you. Did you make it?
No.
Well, I know you make internet. So I don't blame you.
So you know that means I have to supply you with another.
Yeah. Let me send you some linguiça next.
I have linguiça here. You don't have to.
No. From just like you said, different places, different things. Let me send you some of my linguiça.
Are you not overcooking it, maybe?
Motherfucker, put it in the goddamn air fryer, put it in the pan. I know how to cook fucking sausage. I fucking got barbecue fucking trophies, asshole.
I love you.
Hey, I love you. Big
What
deal.
did I?
Big deal, too, goddamn it.
Asshole, I love you.
What did I walk myself into here? We're talking about bangers and mash now.
We talk to each other.
A lot of hostility tonight.
You motherfucker.
Excellent, John. I'm glad that you. I'll see. Okay, Saturday and Sunday. Yeah, I'll be there, man. I'll see you. I'll be floating around for sure.
I'm freaking ginger beer at this point.
Absolutely. I mean, I'm only going to be there partway on Sunday, but I'll be there nonetheless.
Oh crap!
Where do you get it from? Well, I'm in Santa Clara. I get it from a place called Netto's Sausage.
I don't know. Oldwolf, should I bring it? Should I break out the big bottle?
Is it? What is it?
From the homeland of Linguiça Nice.
What is it?
It's mock wine.
It's mock wine. Oh yeah, break it out.
We call it grape juice.
Yeah.
Well, where I come from, we call it mock wine because sparkling is
sparkling grape juice.
Wait,
mock wine.
One seat above me, and we've never talked about mock wine. It's just called fucking grape juice.
But I call it what? I'll tell you what. You can call it what you want to call it, and I'm gonna call it.
Hey Tony, that bottle identifies as mock wine. Okay.
Oh, okay.
You gotta understand. It doesn't matter what it was assigned at birth or bottling. If it's being called now, it now identifies as mock wine.
Okay. I'll give two. All right. I'll be back. I gotta do it.
Camera A, camera B.
Excuse me, sorry about that.
Look at you go, Rob.
Tony's mock IT.
Cameras.
Oh, there he is.
Tony is mock IT.
Who's got the blood? I thought it was a green screen.
Could be.
Could be.
Rob's just got multiple cams.
Yeah, he's got multiple cams, so he can show off books.
JP, I don't believe we met. How you doing?
Good. I think we've been on here before. I thought
we have.
I think maybe not. I don't know. I've seen you on here a bunch, but I thought I'd been on here one of the times you were on here, but maybe not.
Well, either way, it's good to meet you, and not gonna lie, it's okay. You have some times like that where we don't remember, and plus my mind's trying to blank
memory of a gnat, so you're.
Robbie's probably wait till Tony puts you big.
Wrong, so.
Oh, that was a bad shot.
No, we got some Star Spangled War stories. Look at this.
Yeah, he's great if you're looking on your computer. Some poor bastard at home who's watching on their phone. This is like
they're like this big.
Yeah, exactly.
They got to pull out their readers.
That's what I can't make you big.
Yeah, none of us have control. We need John to give one of us control Tony's channel so we can mute him when we need to.
Hold on,
I'm trying to piss off the audience.
There you go, Tony. Make Rob big so people on their cell phones can see what he's showing off.
Okay, Rob, stop for a second there. I'm not mock IT.
I didn't say it. Chaos and Comics said it.
No, you said. Somebody said I was mock IT.
I was
Chaos and Comics led comment. I simply read the comment. That is all.
If I didn't work with the vendor to put that cable that connects to that.
While you were away, I was engaging with the chat to keep them entertained and active.
All right. Why am I big? They get different. They get different freaking stuff here.
Hey Tony, I'll be back in a little bit. I actually just hopped on just a moment to mock you for a second, but I actually have to go do something, and I'll be back.
I love you, man. Thank you.
I know you do.
Oh, the puns are
glorious. I love me too.
All right, go ahead. Show us.
See, Tony, you should be thankful. I jumped on to mock you for a long period of time, not just for a moment. I'm like,
I expect that from you.
Yes, you should. Look at these Star Spangled War stories. Look at that.
Those are awesome.
Second appearance of
Marie. Very cool.
Yeah, there's a second appearance of Mademoiselle Marie.
Okay.
And first appearance is on its way, hopefully by tomorrow or Saturday.
Very cool.
Because when the stock market ends on a Friday really, really badly, we're not having to compete with the tech bros when they're trying to buy higher end issues.
Yeah. So what issue numbers are those for that Star Spangled?
So she starts in issue 84. So this is 85, 86, 87. I still need 88 and 89, and 90 is when they start the Dinosaur Island.
That's Green Arrow. I know that one.
That's the thing. This is the first time that Green Arrow has this design. Before this, he just looked like Robin Hood. This is Neil Adams designing all over again before Green Arrow 76.
Nice.
This is supposedly a prototype of G.I. Robot. I call bullshit because he first appeared in 1959 or 60s Star Spangled War Stories 101. This is about 10 years later.
Yeah.
Still a cool looking cover. And much later on, like 110, I think, is when G.I. Robots in it.
that good condition, or is that the freaking just the sleeve you put in?
Mylar.
They're pretty nice.
I think they look pretty nice.
Wasn't he a robot in this new series on television?
Yeah, he was in the
Yes.
Creature Commandos.
Are you a Nazi? No. That sounds like something a Nazi would say.
Yes. Sierra Robot was the second
This
best
one
character
has
on that show.
Mine rule.
By far the funniest character.
I know. That's a beautiful cover, though.
I watched I was recently before I came on here, I was watching my friend Amelia play Hogwarts Legacy, and the poor woman had to witness something sad on the in game. It's like the plot twist, you know. So
Beautiful Samaritans.
Yeah,
what is that? A crab?
We'll just say yes. It's one of the characters that they're discussing about with the what is it called? The serpent crown. So these are underwater creatures.
Well, not gonna lie, he does look kind of disgusting.
Oh, I love that character.
Stingray.
The crab thing or Stingray?
This guy right here.
Yeah.
Wait, if that's Submarine, where's Aquaman? Is that Aquaman?
No, this is the
Aquaman
Marvel
DC. This is Marvel Aquaman, and this guy was first.
I love that character.
Okay, very well. So, please
Yeah,
forgive
Aquaman started in like More Fun Comics, and I'm guessing here like 101. I think it's shared with Superboy.
Yeah.
That was like in the 50s. He started from 1939 in what is it? Motion Picture Comics 1 or Marvel Mystery Comics 1.
Rob,
Those are just the old back issues.
what's the first appearance of Stingray?
That's issue 19 of Submariner. I have it back here.
I need to get that one. I love that character.
But the first appearance of the doctor that plays him, that's like in Astonishing Tales, like 96, 97, or 98, somewhere around there.
Yeah, I'm not fun in that one. So I'll get the
Well,
it's like the difference between getting the first Black Goliath or the first time that you have, I'm forgetting his name, Foster. And he's in like Avengers 34 a decade later. Hey, now he's Black Goliath.
not gonna lie, lads. I normally go to my mother's, like my sister / mother's house this weekend, but it turns out I am skipping this weekend because that gives me the opportunity to go the next weekend after this one to visit my grandmother in Maine for her birthday.
Oh, happy birthday!
Yeah, I'm very happy that she's still in. She had recently had a bit of a heart attack. Well, it was heart failure, congestive heart failure, and she was in the hospital. She's fine. It's just it's scary, you know.
No.
So, well, I'm just glad.
Retro Shiloh, what's that tattoo on your shoulder?
Oh, I'm sorry, lad. Hold on. A little over some of my name tag. Don't
See what it is.
It's a clover. I've had it since I was 20.
Oh, why'd you get a 4-leaf clover?
Why not?
Oh, okay.
Because he wanted it, Tony.
Good answer.
Why do you drink Crown? Because you like it.
Okay, so because I like it. Why'd you get a 4-leaf clover? Why not?
Because he wanted to.
Also, I'm Irish and also believe in the 4-leaf clover being lucky. For example, today I won 10 bucks. And then some.
Is that because you found a 4-leaf clover?
Well, I'd like to believe so. Can't win it all, you know.
What are you drinking?
Well, I was drinking me milk one, but now I got a ginger beer.
So it's just ginger beer.
Yep.
Do you ever drink alcohol?
Not really.
No.
Can't do it.
Just
Can't do it with my meds. Odd. Can't do it.
I didn't understand. What would you say? Go. Say it again.
He said he couldn't do it.
I can't do it with me meds.
Ah, with your meds. Gotcha.
The doctor and / psychiatrist told me if I do it with my meds, it will mess up my. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember my meds too. That's why I do it. Okay.
Jeez.
I'm with you on that one, GP. I can't be bothered with that one. That was funny. Yes. Excuse me.
Damn, it's only 9 o'clock. Really?
It's only 9 o'clock, Tony. We've gotten very quiet all of a sudden. Should we go back to mocking you? Is that what we need to do?
Yeah, go ahead. I just hear it. It's only 9 o'clock. I'm looking at the timer. It says I've only been live not even 2 hours.
Hold on. I gotta give credit because the aggressively relaxing just give a good point about the 4-leaf clover. Do you know how people who find 4-leaf clovers are lucky? Because they have the eyesight to do it. And he's kind of right. Because in my whole entire lifespan, I have had over 20 or 30 4-leaf clovers.
There you go.
I've had practice.
So
Hence the clover.
What did you do with them when you found them?
Why keep them? Give them to people that need them.
So you're giving good luck away.
Yeah, because I'm a nice guy, you know?
Sharing the good luck, Tony. Sharing. Not giving it away. Sharing.
Sharing is caring. Otherwise, it makes me the bastard. So.
Okay, so
Tony would hoard them all.
We would have kept in Massachusetts. We would have kept all those 4-leaf clovers.
Yeah.
Why? So they just
You're greedy.
die over time.
Yeah, we are. What's your point?
My point is.
You make the point. That's the point.
My point is that if we keep those clovers, they're eventually gonna die and wait till them burn up and dry up. What's the point?
You would try.
And plus, I don't have a lot of those things to preserve them. What people use, the little Titan things, plastic wraps, or they use to preserve something like that. I don't have that.
Yeah, but the idea is if you find a 4-leaf clover, you'll find good luck. If you find 20 4-leaf clovers, would you have 20 times the luck?
Or you killed a leprechaun.
Yeah,
Hey, that.
Well, I can't blame myself for that.
Kill a leprechaun, get his gold, and get some luck. I don't know.
Or you might have just been intoxicated and you killed some random midget in a bar.
Honestly, I haven't been to a bar and I haven't been drunk in my life.
Tony's only done that 3 times, Rob.
What's the odds?
It's only happened 3 times. Come on.
Give
the man a break.
1, 2, 3 times. It's okay. We get it.
If you don't like fingerprints, hey, who knows?
Well, here's the thing, lad. You can spot me in a crowd. I'm tall. There's no way I'm getting out of that bar uncatched.
You go to a bar?
I'm hypothetically, I'm saying this as a theory.
Oh, okay.
If I do something that dastardly, right? I'm 6'1", and I'm very easy to spot in a crowd. So there's no way.
You're a tall leprechaun. Really tall leprechaun.
I've been called that before. Don't worry about it. But the thing is, I'm easy to spot in a crowd.
What was your name? Who called you a tall leprechaun?
How many people do you want me to write down right now?
What's the number then? Let's go with metrics.
Yeah, there you go.
I can't see. The thing is, I lost track. There's so many people that reference me as a tall.
So 3.
How many people? Actually, I love you. I love
5.
You. How many?
Is it between 10 and 25? Is it over 25?
I've been referenced as a tall leprechaun by many upon many.
So
I just
50.
never. I guess I never kept track. I just said, "Okay, thanks for the compliment," and then just walked off. So. It's not one of those things where you take note and keep track in a book,
I would.
Well, that's you. That's not me.
Honestly, if 20 people call me a tall leprechaun, I would mark down 20 people.
The only things I write down a bloody book is a
Tony. Nobody's gonna call you a tall leprechaun, Tony.
Exactly. That's why I
would. You're not tall and you're not a leprechaun.
Exactly why I wouldn't jot it down. That retro. Reverses back to me why I wouldn't jot it down. Oh, there you go.
God.
Yeah,
John's
nobody's
been
going to
eight
call him a
2
tall
hours.
leprechaun because he's not tall.
Hey,
Yeah.
John. Hey, John.
How you
Hey,
doing?
Dean.
What's the size of a leprechaun? I'm freaking high. I'm tall. I'm freaking
It's
like
a mythical creature, my friend.
Well,
a leprechaun is like 4 feet tall.
look, I'm an Irish. I'm just gonna put it out there. Even, excuse me, sorry about that.
Awesome. That was perfect.
I'm not drinking.
John, where we
Oh
hanging
no,
out?
not now. I gotta tell you a bloody story. Story time with Rachel. Here it goes. Morning, I woke up one morning, go downstairs to give me breakfast. My brother asked me, "Good morning, how you doing?" Burp comes out, and the first thing he looks at me is like, and I'm like, "Oh, sorry, lad."
Did you actually say that? Oh, sorry, lad. So when you belch in his face, did you
Well, I
actually
wouldn't
really
say
say
it
that?
built directly in his face. It just
Yeah.
let out
Did
a
you,
big
okay.
burp.
Okay. All right. But did you actually say to him, "Oh, sorry, lad"? Did
Well,
you?
I tend
Did
to
you?
call
Tell
him
me. Let's
lad.
be honest. Let's be honest. Did you actually say to him, "Sorry, lad"? Did you
I think
actually
he
say
did.
that?
Honestly, it wasn't sorry, lad. It was. I normally call everyone buds in my house, so instead it was sorry,
Exactly.
buds.
Don't pull the story. Don't
Oh,
pull
so
the
you
story.
want like details? Okay, well let me
Oh
read
no,
it.
I want him to tease the story out so when he gets to that punchline, and now the rest of the story.
That's where the cookie crumbles. I'm Richard Scorpion on whatever news. Back to you.
John, John, are you still waiting for Kate?
I just got to practice and now I'm eating.
What are you eating? You're always eating.
It's freaking dinner time when you do these damn shows. What do you expect?
Well,
McDonald's,
Old Wolf, I can't blame
Chick-fil-A.
him. I'm a big foodie myself.
What do you eat? What are you eating?
Subway, shawarma. What were you talking about?
I'm not really eating anything right now. I just got done there myself.
So what did
What were you eating?
I don't know, pizza, a slice of cheesecake, soup.
Okay, so that's all you're
You
eating
told
there.
John a second ago.
John, what are you eating?
I just
Burger
took a
and
big bite.
fries?
Sorry. No.
Oh,
I'm having a sandwich wrap and some chips and a drink.
Sounds like something I would do.
sounds better than my day old chicken kitchen.
Wait, what? What was that?
Does that taste better than my day old chicken kitchen?
Chicken kitchen? What kind of dish is that?
Dude,
They make anything with chicken and
Me
rice.
and my wife and I make grilled cheese sandwiches.
Well, to be fair, before I started getting my own stuff in my room to eat and coming up here to eat, my adopted boy used to make me this rice. It was a Nepali dish. So it was rice, a little bit of egg, a little bit of chicken with the seasoning and all that.
So, Retro, can you have a hot plate where you are?
A hot plate? Like what do you mean?
A hot plate. It's basically one.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. I can't. It's not. There are certain.
Don't burn the place down.
Thank you. Unless
Then you don't have a home.
Nah,
I don't
my
think
brother
they
would.
want to keep you around when you burn the place down.
It's not like that. It's not permitted around there, especially when I'm only a client of community partners.
I won't tell if you won't tell.
It's not a tell. That's like you can smell that down the hole.
Thank you.
Here, let's make some Indian curry with extra sauce.
And let's
Something with
do-
garlic in it.
And
All
the
right,
worst
all
part
right,
about
all right, okay. So can you have a microwave in your room?
Let's put some gefilte in there.
I don't know. You tell me, lad.
Yes.
Yes, you can. So can you throw shit into the microwave and eat?
No, it's just there for decoration, Tony. He doesn't.
No,
actually-
he's not in the same situation we are. So that's what I'm asking.
JP with the puns.
I mean, he has the microwave. Yeah, I would assume he can use it.
To nuke coffee, not fish.
I know the coffee's right there, lad.
Yeah, but once it gets cold, you put it in the microwave to heat it up.
Oh, of course.
Okay. Can you take the microwave and use it to heat up, or something you purchase and heat up for supper?
Yes.
No, he's putting forks and tinfoil in there.
No, he's not in the same situation we are, so that's why I'm asking.
Can we go easy on Oldwolf? I know where Oldwolf's coming from. Everyone go easy on the poor guy.
No, we're not going easy on it.
I don't expect you to.
There are no circumstances where easy is.
Around here, we go hard.
You're right. You're right.
He
Mark
said
was
he can
saying.
handle big
You
things.
know what I'm saying? You know what I'm asking, right?
Well, let me hold on. I'm gonna give a good comeback to JP since you said there's no circumstances. You're right. There isn't any circumstances. Marcus ain't here.
So, in your room, can you, using your microwave, warm up stuff for supper, lunch, all that stuff? Okay. Thank you. Because you're not, we're all in our own.
You can barely see John, and yet I can still see his disappointment in you.
But he's not in the same situation all four of us are. So
I realize this.
He's got basically a community house where he has a room.
Yes.
He has a microwave in there. But is there like situation? Hey, if you want a piece of fish, you throw it in the freaking microwave. Can you do that?
I mean, I could, but it's not recommended. Oh,
John, did you log into Tony's account so you can mute him? That's
oh, Christ almighty, that slaps me on the bloody knee.
This is like 5 cents.
Go ahead.
Hey, Bobby, how you doing? Sorry I didn't see you. Bolu, how you
Wait,
doing?
been here for like forever, Tony.
I don't click on. I focus.
You have not been paying attention to the chat at all. No.
Hold on. I'm not mint. You wrote that.
Yeah, Ron wrote that. Where's John at the drive-thru? I think he,
This brother says I'm bougie.
He's outside somebody's house.
I said I'm bougie as fuck.
Oh my
Me,
god,
the word.
Need all the girls.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
I apologize. I honest to God, I suck at this. Honest to God, I suck at this.
What? But you're in IT, Tony. How can you suck at that?
I'm in infrastructure. I don't fucking hit a keyboard all day.
See, I'm even repping your gear, Tony.
He is repping your gear.
Dude, he's got the merch. Can I just say it? Gotta give the purple points.
So Shiloh, I love calling you Shiloh. How come you don't have an Oldwolf t-shirt?
A what?
How come you don't have an Oldwolf t-shirt?
Well, where do I go to shop?
You haven't one.
I sent everybody.
How did nobody else bought them? You just sent them to them.
I bought this one.
Oh, did you really? Wow.
Actually, I've bought two of them.
I'm not making any money if I send it to everybody.
Wait a minute, hold on,
Fat
guys.
Me bought one, and Skinny Me bought one.
I can't be bothered. Well, not gonna lie, if I were to buy one, how much do they bloody cost? I'm not the richest fan.
I don't know. Okay, I'll find out. Hold on.
So, John, where did we hit for dinner tonight, John? What was our options during volleyball?
I'm on the show.
I went to the grocery store and just got some pre-made stuff.
Ah,
I thought, yeah.
A little healthier.
Hello, Batman. How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you guys?
How you doing?
Say hi to mom.
Magic Craig.
Cheers.
Backwards, isn't it? I need to see about
It's right.
small batch.
Batman, is that what I think it is?
What?
Okay, is that Guinness?
Yes, that is.
Is that what you drink? That's what she
That's
drinks.
what I drink. I drink
Well
Guinness.
done. Well done. Let me show you what I've got. I don't have alcohol, but I have
Cheers.
that on the window.
There you go.
Oh, the flag of Ireland.
Oh, I do.
One of the St. Patrick's Day before my mother comes in, she goes, son of mine, I think this will suit you. I said, what's going on? You're starting to scare me, man. She's like, well, I bought you a flag. I'm like, okay. She pulls it out. I'm like, oh my God, it's the Irish flag. Perfect. I can use that as my curtain. She's like, curtain? What do you mean? And I said, well, I have a window that doesn't have curtain because the curtain fell. So it was God's plan that I got a flag to use as a curtain.
How did the curtain fall?
I don't know, because that happened before I moved in.
It's one of those. It was there when I got here.
Because that was what my brother told me. I asked him, why do both the other windows have curtains, but that one doesn't? He said, it fell. You give him that look, I'm like, okay.
Wait a minute. Are these curtains in your room?
Yeah, we have these two that have curtains, that window and that window, but as you can tell, the other one.
So why don't you just fix that curtain?
It's easier just to put a flag up. Just leave them alone.
You know, I'm going to ask him a question. Why don't you just fix that one?
Because it's easier to put up a flag.
I'm taking her answer. Copy and paste.
Okay.
Roll the dice.
Hey,
Roll the
hey
clip.
Doreen, am I going to see you at
I'm there all 3 days, honey.
Heck yeah, my girl.
Wait
I'm
a
there
minute.
only Saturday and Sunday, but I'll catch up with you.
I will see you Saturday and Sunday. We can go across the Marriott and have a drink.
I'm starting to have a realization.
Uh-huh.
The guy above me, JP, is he Nightwing Stan by any chance?
Nightwing's what?
Well, I subscribed to someone named Nightwing Stan earlier. Someone that has
No.
similar logo.
No, I don't think so.
Okay, just curious because putting the puzzle pieces together. That's all. Continue. Sorry.
He is the biggest YouTuber on this panel, though. JP Budget Collecting does some good content you should check out.
Yeah,
you 6 months later.
I am not the biggest YouTuber on it. I might have most subs, but I'm not the biggest YouTuber on it.
Well, let me tell you something, JP. If you drop your link in the chat, I will join.
If I do what?
Drop your link in the chat. I'll join.
Where's my link? Christina will get to it faster than I will, probably.
Well, there you go.
Oh, hey, Tony, it looks like
Christina,
that's
put JP's stuff up on the chat, please.
Let's see.
My girl.
Christine.
It looks like she's probably backstage too.
There's people who are. Oh my God. I'm sorry. I apologize. I suck at this. Honest to
This
God.
guy.
You gotta wait 20 minutes backstage before you
got it before.
I apologize. Okay, can I just say something? John in his fucking van has total control of my channel.
He's on his phone, so he doesn't have control tonight, Tony.
I don't give a shit. I
he does not have control tonight. You're on your own. You cannot blame him.
I suck at this.
You only drinks when you come out here.
Let me eat my dinner and relative.
I don't understand.
I suck at this.
Christine, how are you?
Christine.
Hi.
Christina, you're the angel of the chat.
Earth by an angel. I like it.
Your head like that. You are. You are the angel of the chat. And Rob Falstax, you're just you. But Christina, you are the angel of the chat.
It's a sad night, Tony.
Oh, water.
I'm totally sad. And Rob, I have to send you more Charisse so you can feel that.
But it's a sad night because I killed the bottle.
Which bottle?
Oh no, he killed the rabbit.
Soldier.
My Woodford Reserve double oaked.
Oh,
nice.
Okay, so I'll drain my handle.
I'm gonna have to go get another bottle.
I had to cut myself off. I did not kill my bottle.
Your vat of Crown Royal.
It was a good night for me. I watched burning space debris from SpaceX enter the atmosphere above Miami.
I'll either have to drink another bourbon, which
Or-
God knows I have plenty of, Or I'll have to send my kid to the store to go get some more.
And your kid, that's what children are for.
Send the kid.
Maybe.
It reminds me of the 80s when
Do
my
both.
dad would send me to get beer at 7 years old.
I'm going to be honest, though. Here, we got to be clear. My son is 24 years of age.
Send him to get you a bottle.
He's close to my age. I'm 26.
When his birthday.
Hell,
Good work
actually,
for
given that now we're into March, my youngest even turned 21 now, so the whole family can go to the bar together.
There you go.
Congratulations. Happy birthday.
If
Me and my
my
kids,
kids weren't straight edge.
JP. So go ahead.
When's your son's birthday?
In the year that he was born.
That makes sense.
I don't release their anything. close
Okay,
to
I was just wondering, this year or last year? That's all I need to know.
He would have celebrated. He hasn't celebrated this year's birthday yet.
Okay, no problem, because mine will be 24 soon. My youngest, my baby. And then
JP, I just subbed to you, buddy.
I appreciate that. Thank you, sir.
That's the way it comes,
my
buddy.
oldest is in the world of digital defense and all the stuff that Tony wants to do. He's one of the only.
Screw you.
He's one of the only kids under the age of 25 that doesn't have a digital footprint on social media.
Hold on.
Smart kid.
I have a very, very,
Less
very,
than
very
what I
small
do for don't.
What are you going to say, Dwayne?
Spit it out, Tony.
We're not lessening what you do. We're just saying you use the wrong descriptor.
If it wasn't for my infrastructure, all those people who sit on their asses.
It is true. You know, it's 100% true. If it wasn't for the infrastructure, there would be no need for cyber defense.
There'd be no need for anything, because if they wouldn't have the infrastructure to friggin' do what they do,
we'd be sending letters.
You'd be sending memos everywhere.
No letters.
Pigeons.
SOS.
Bats. Ravens.
My message in
Messenger
a
owl.
bottle. Message in a bottle.
I like that one too.
I'm gonna say messenger
I
owl.
just love watching John bopping his head.
John's got quite the vibe going right now.
John is just
Looking on
eating peas.
chips and at a store-bought sandwich.
No, they're peas.
All right.
They're not chips. They're peas.
Inner
Rob-
peas, nice.
Inner peas.
Rob and Damers just followed you guys too and rang your bells too.
Are they following me?
Fuck yeah.
Nobody follows you, Tony.
Yeah, I know.
Whenever I make a video in like
Wait a
6
second,
months
Tony.
from now.
Let me ask you a question. Are you on a Honda?
No.
No, then no one's going to follow you because the leader's on a Honda. Follow the leader, right? He's on a Honda. Yeah.
That's why I will never have.
Neville.
Neville.
I'm not as think as you drunk I am.
I will never have over 1K subs. I will never have that.
I'll think to that.
No,
It's okay. I know I won't have it because I have a channel.
What, more
and
than
no
1K
content.
subs?
I've been doing YouTube for 5 years, I guess. I will never have Neville. I would never have.
You'll
As
never
Dean
have
Martin
that.
used to say, how'd all these people get in my room?
You know, it's funny, Tony. You say you've done YouTube for 5 years. Well, at that point, I have you beat.
Oh, those are all the.
But okay, but you
Nice.
have to do stuff all the time. You're doing all your game and stuff like that.
Everybody has
That's
Tony.
impressive, and I appreciate that. You're doing stuff all the time. I don't, and I
No,
don't.
not that I'm judging, buddy.
And I know I should, but because
Why?
of that, I will never
Do
have.
you want to?
Yeah.
Do you want to do stuff all the time?
Do I have
Oh,
the time to do it? No.
Okay.
No, I don't
I'll
blame
just
you.
make sure you shouldn't feel obligated to do jack and or shite.
Yeah,
You should do
that's
what
the
you
thing,
want,
do what you want to do.
when you want,
Honestly, I don't
how
blame
you
Whatever you
want,
want.
But
with who you
I would
want,
love
as
to
long
get
as they're
to the point
consenting.
But I would love to
Then
get to the
collect
point where
what
I
you
can
want.
pay what someone
That's
else
right.
pays for my StreamYard.
We'll judge you because we're on the internet.
Yeah,
That's
honestly,
how
I
it
get-
goes. If
Honestly,
it wasn't
I
for
can't-
you,
Well,
there
not
wouldn't
really.
be people judging you.
Honestly, I can't
I don't
blame
give a
Old
shit
Wolf.
about people judging me. Fuck them. I don't give a shit. You judge me all the
To be
time.
honest, I can't blame Old
I am
Wolf.
who I am, and
I
that's
can't
not
blame him.
hell.
Yeah, not an IT person, but yeah, we got that.
Yeah.
I can't
fuck you.
blame. I can't blame. I can't blame Oldwolf. There are times where I don't get to do my YouTube because there's important things I gotta do. So I can't blame Oldwolf. I'm with him on that one. Sorry, guys.
We blame him just because he's him.
I would just my dream is this channel be able to pay for my fucking yacht StreamYard. That's it. That's all I want to want.
Oh, wow, that's quite the goal actually these days.
It doesn't pay for my StreamYard.
Hey Rob, can you make yourself a circle so I can have tic-tac-toe?
Okay, hold on. Can I do that? Hold on.
I can't.
Oh man, see.
Oh, you mean do that? I got.
I was trying to be a circle.
That I can do. I think.
Circle, yeah, one.
I almost have it.
Sure.
Let
me.
We're almost there.
There we go.
Hey, you won.
Remy? I don't think I noticed that.
Hell, but JP, your turn. It'll be a double.
Hmm.
There you go, doubles. Now I'm gonna make it a triple. I'm gonna make it a triple.
Hold on.
Nobody actually wants to see Tony.
Oh gosh.
Oh, Tony's not a circle. Tony's circle out.
Celebrity Hollywood Square.
It's black at that point.
Someone tuning in right now thinks their internet's broken. They're calling Tony right now. Tony, my internet's broken.
Tony, I need some.
Tony, we need you to come into the office.
IT assistant.
No, fuck you. That's not what I do. I'll help you out, but I think guaranteed I'm going to help you out.
Tony, on a serious question, just because, have you ever seen the segment from IT Crowd of the Lords of the Internet? Your silence is deafening. It tells me no, you have not. Fair enough. Yeah. I will send you this. You must see this. It's not a mocking. In no way mocks you.
Took himself off, and now he doesn't remember how to put himself back on the screen.
It's right here, fucking JP. Right here.
Damn, for a second, John, I thought you just had a rollover accident.
No.
Are you waiting at another volleyball tournament?
Volleyball. Oh, I see.
Just a practice, yeah. She's in practice right now.
With that being said, Tony, I'm gonna get going. You got yourself a full panel, and I'm gonna get going because I want to enjoy my ginger beer, and I do appreciate being on here. Cheers, guys. Cheers. Cheers, my friend Dave's Archives would say. Take care of yourselves. Stay retro. Stay positive. And may the retroverse and everything is helping with you. FML. Yes.
Love you. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you, man. Thank you very much.
Let me go get some more.
So who else is in the back?
Yeah, how many people are
do that
behind
to
the
me
screen?
because I don't watch the fucking back. That's what John is for.
Control.
John is on his phone, Tony. He does not have control of your computer.
You got the touch. You got the power.
I have total control.
Ooh,
of my
nice.
Wait, what is this?
What is what?
I don't see anyone else talking back there. No one different.
Tony's now lost.
Tony just got distracted by something like a
Squirrel! For like 5 minutes. It'll be like 5 minutes before he figures out we're still on the stream together.
Squirrel.
And we can
Squirrel in a blender.
Okay, I'll watch that later.
Yeah. So
it was what Rob sent him. Okay.
you need to watch that whole series if you've never
Just
seen
so
the
you know,
series.
Tony, you're live right now.
Yes.
Am I live right now?
On YouTube with people.
It's
You have
happening.
guests.
Yeah. It's all happening.
I go total squirrel. Squirrel?
Yep.
Entropy.
But I have to check. Oh, let me check my background. Oh, no, okay. We're all set.
JP runs.
Run, I'm going to get some water. You guys can watch me.
He doesn't run, he hops.
It's like I took
This
the
is
off,
true.
so I'm on the scooter at the moment. So,
Okay, JP, hop on your scooter and get some whiskey, will you?
I had whiskey earlier. I've switched to water. I had whiskey the whole time until just now.
Oh, but what do you want to drink in here? I feel like
What the fuck?
Rule was
Rob's
that people
drinking.
could drink
I got to stand
whatever
with the
they
limit.
wanted.
Damon's is
I
drinking.
apologize. I didn't see.
John is driving. He's
I
not.
didn't see the glasses going up at my. Are you still drinking the stout? Oh, okay. All right.
Goodness, always. I
Okay,
had
I've only got about 1 finger left of my 4-finger pool.
Your freaking cube is bigger than what you're drinking.
I had
That's how you
Denny's
keep
with
it stirred.
tacos. So I had a little bit of Irish with some Mexican food.
There you go.
Okay, so Bad Mike, can you just drain that and pour another one? So it makes
What
me
the
feel-
hell? Are you trying
Yeah,
to
I
just get our
could.
toast
I
in?
got like 7 of them in the refrigerator.
And do it. Drain that one and
Wow.
get another one.
Stop being an enabler, Tony.
I feel like actually this is the background of Bat might should have this background.
Oh,
Yeah, I should.
Make me feel bad, will you? Jesus Christ. Here she is.
You
Right
want
here.
Jesus
Rob
Christ
didn't
to
even
make
know
you
who's on
feel
the
bad?
big screen.
yeah, not near mints in the cat layer.
Look.
There's too many freaking things over here.
All you
You
have to do
realize
is
you don't
grab
need
someone and
to
slide
blow
them.
any
It's
of it
not hard. My goodness.
It is
So
hard.
difficult.
For beer number 3.
There you go.
There you go.
Let's go for beer number 4. Just drain that
Oh
one and
my
get number
God, Tony! Holy
Tony.
Four. What?
Now, some people do have to work tomorrow.
Yeah, some
There
of us
it
have
is.
jobs, Tony.
So do I.
Unlike your
And I ain't
IT
going
job.
anywhere tonight because it's raining.
All I hear is that Tony hangs out with a girl and he wants to get her drunk. That's just wrong.
Typical.
Long distance drunk.
That's how I met my wife.
He hasn't met the rest.
That's
Well,
how
I
you
thought
met
that
your
was
wife?
I honestly thought that was chloroform and Stockholm syndrome.
Wow.
Yeah, it's not that bad.
That was the line? Chloroform and Stockholm syndrome? My God, people.
I smell like chloroform to you.
Jesus. Just because Tony pulled up his first date in a white panel van that said free candy.
Want some candy, little girl?
That is so close. That is so close.
Was it not a white van?
He walked up and
I
said,
had-
"Hey,
I
I make the
had
internet.
a-
Would you like to pull my cable?"
No, I had. Fuck you, Pete. Fuck you. Fucking pull my cable.
And he goes, hey, you want to play on my playground?
Daytona, and I had a blue Daytona. My wife is like 8 years younger than I am, so it's a rather cradle type of thing. I didn't have a
Oh, so
white
you
van
asked her to go play on your playground.
and pull my cable, Rob. You're killing me on that thing. You're making me feel less than I am.
How is that possible?
There it was. There it was.
I build the infrastructure, right, to save lives. And people who tap on fucking keyboards to get connectivity to that, okay, whatever. But I build infrastructure to save lives.
So yeah, so you build infrastructure. You're not IT. It's not.
No, I'm not.
Why do you claim to be IT? Why do you have to? Why don't you just say what you are?
Because I deal. I'm IT because in the build, I have to build a closet that built.
It's so easy. I just poke and he just goes for like 5 minutes.
I also have puppies.
You're killing me. You're making me feel less than I am.
They're like Pokemon cards.
Yeah, Pokemon Go
Legos.
decided inside.
Well, guess what happened to me today? Don't make me big on the screen.
Oh, I will.
Okay, hold on. Let me guess. You were walking down the street and ran into.
Go say it.
What happened to you? Come on, Christine.
No, it has to do
I got
with
nothing.
this.
Oh, what happened?
What the hell is that?
You went. Oh, you were walking down the street and you got into a breakdancing competition with some other street thugs. You just threw down the cardboard and went straight at it. But when you were doing your hand spin, you sprained your wrist and got cardboard burns on the other hand.
Well, I
Carpal
went
tunnel.
and had some MRIs done because of my hands and for all my modding and everything I've been doing. And they said, and my thumbs and everything from all my typing and holding the phone and everything, they found some stuff going on with my hands. And so I had to go to physical therapy and have some custom braces made for my modding and stuff that I have to do, that I have to wear for all the modding and everything I do.
Oh my God.
So they had to custom make these things for me to wear for me doing all my stuff now. So I can, so my hands can do all the things that I do because of all the things that messing up with my thumbs. So they have to make these things for me at the hospital.
Did they find bone on bone in your hands?
I have some somewhere that they made for me back when I was before I gave up on the stuff, that had a custom splint brace that ran up the backside of my thumb. So I couldn't actually move my thumb.
Yeah,
it was
it's
custom molded
right in here.
Because
what did they find in your hands?
It's down in here on both sides, but it's mainly in this one because this is where I would like hold my phone and do my stuff when I'm everything. And it was my bones were coming together and the tendons and everything and stuff. And because I do it all the time, it was getting bad. And they said, well, it's not going to correct itself. It's just going to get worse. So they said, with all the stuff I do, I have to wear this for my modding and to try to help. So now I look like I'm
boxing.
Christina,
let's get right.
I had that surgery done on this hand, but they took a bone out because the bones are jammed against each other.
Yep.
Right. And I had the whole surgery done on this hand.
I wish they'd do that for me.
I'm feeling like all this electrodes. I'm feeling all this stuff going down my hands and the numbness and everything on my fingers and doing the bumps and stuff here and here. And I'm like, I am not going to stop, and I'm going to keep working out and keep doing all those things. So so I had to go, and the person had to make braces and different things for my hands. They said, well, if you want to keep doing what you got to do, you got to wear this. And I said, I got to keep helping my people, my friends.
Right. So I had the surgery.
We thank you for your dedication to the cause.
Oh my gosh! I mean,
and I understand fully
and for sacrificing your body for us all.
Sacrificing your body to be the best.
Having
carpal
Today is the youngest any of us will ever be.
Having
it's not going to get better.
Having carpal tunnel and tendonitis throughout my elbows, wrists, and hands and fingers, to the point where I use 2-piece keyboards. Oops, my mic hit my mic. 2-piece keyboards and sideways mice and all kinds of other stuff.
Rob cannot
they just have hook finger
anymore because of all the.
And I have cataplexy too. I have narcolepsy with cataplexy, so that where my fingers change shapes and my muscles change shapes and all stuff. But I'm like, I don't care.
So, Christina, I had surgery done.
Yeah.
They took that. They took a bone out.
That's straight.
Because it was jamming up everything else, and they pulled tendons back into the hand to make up that space. So that is an option. So you don't have to wear those things.
Or these. But the bad thing is that, like my working out when I lift the dumbbell stuff, because they were saying like certain things like could crack this, and then insurance helps with with getting the certain pair, but then if you get another one, you have to go through everything again. It takes forever to get them made, and I'm worried about them cracking and busting up. So I got to be careful with these.
Are there plates inside, or is it?
No, it was this
hard plastic.
It's this plastic thing he dips in this hot water, and then he comes and he wraps it around
like a mouthpiece.
It was molded.
Yeah, and then he molded it to me, and then he had to cut it and heat it around, and then do it to where. And this is like a sock thing that he cut, but I have to keep it so I can't.
So this is when I delve into some deposition like questions. So did they tell you not to lift over a certain amount of weight with them?
Well, he told me when I'm lifting my 60-pound weights not to do those, but I said when I go to the gym and I'm doing my rower and stuff, he goes, well, I wouldn't. And he says also when you're in the car, don't have these in the car because they'll melt.
Exactly. Well, not right now, luckily, hopefully.
And I'm going, okay.
They told me
So-
that I should.
I mean, it's
But I'm like,
plastic.
when I'm doing the rower and all that stuff, I'm like, just. He said, if you need to, just don't use them at the gym. But the main thing is, I'm on the computer and phone and a lot, so that's my main thing. Is my
Christina,
monitor. I do it a
And
lot.
he said 60 pounds, so that's a good threshold. So at least you know what to do and what the limitations are.
Yeah.
Christina, I'm in Massachusetts, and I had surgery on the hand because of that, because the bones were all together.
Because you're in Massachusetts?
Yeah, Massachusetts is why you had to have surgery.
Okay.
No, that was a dib.
No, let's not go with I can't talk. With the idea, okay?
Just get back on track. We're listening.
Can you see that? You see that?
No, but what's your point?
All right. So I had the situation with the bone against bone on this hand, and they took the bone. They took a bone out, and they took tendons from my arm and brought it up to fill the space. It helped very much. I couldn't do anything without this hand going numb. I couldn't type. I couldn't do physical pull, this, that, and the other thing with this hand going numb. I'm not saying it's the same thing you have, but taking that bone out and bringing the tendons up helped a lot. It really, I don't know. Again, I'm in Massachusetts. They do different. I don't know where you are.
He's from a different planet, and you know.
They're all about similar
She got advice, honey. I said they did an MRI. And they
different things.
He's an IT too.
Yeah, he's also an IT person.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't put that to my eye. Hold on. Okay.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I'm hoping.
Don't be an ass.
Good. I hope so too. I mean, because like,
But I told him, I said,
I've-
I need to dazzle it or do something. Dazzle
On the
it.
back, maybe not the palm.
To be honest with you, I'm not wearing those things on your hand.
The knuckle things, something.
it's better than it's better than
spikes
nothing.
on
My
the-
problem is like I've gotten to the point where now I've lost 70% of the hand strength in my right hand.
But too much
And,
masturbation.
What's that?
It's too much masturbation.
Well,
Long
not
boxes.
not
All
really.
long boxes.
There's no such thing as too much. Yeah. I mean, it's like when they try to tell me, like my doctors are telling me they didn't even want me going bowling anymore. They're like, "Oh, yeah, swing. That bowling is gonna be the worst thing you can do, trying to hold that ball and swing your arm and everything else." But
So they're not giving you a fix. They're just saying don't bowl.
no, they've told me that they could try to do surgery, but because the primary issue I have is tendonitis, and I have it in multiple places throughout my arm and hand. There I go. Chances are that it's probably not going to do any good for you, and that you're better off just trying to take a year off and not use the computer for a year. So I asked him, "How is that going to work?" Yeah. So
Then you're just
now
miserable for years.
Exactly. So now I just mitigate. I mean, I don't use the computer the same way I used to, because I used to be a gamer and I used to game like for hours and hours after working on the computer for hours and hours. This is a little bit different because it's not as intensive. I've got a very much better ergo set up now with the separate keyboard and everything else. And so now I can manage the pain. I always have constant pain and weakness and everything else. I have special forks that I have to use because I can't use a regular fork. I can't use chopsticks anymore. Most pens.
Do you get the like when you go to reach for something that stabbing pain, then your fingers kind of cramp up?
Sometimes.
Yeah, that every once in a while. It's like
I can't manipulate anything that's small.
Yeah, you can't hold shit. There's a couple of times where I had my wife had to cut my food because my hands just froze up.
You had to get those arthritic grips that slide on the end of your utensils, so you can do that. Yeah.
So you know how embarrassing it is. You're with the different people, and your hands just freeze up, and you can't hold the fork and knife, and you have to ask your wife to cut my freaking food.
Feed me.
Yeah, they said the best thing is to wear things that make your hands flat and straight at nighttime, like when you sleep. So the amount of hours that you sleep, that's going to relax your hands and your muscles and your joints if they're flat.
Yeah, but that doesn't help you if it's 6, 7 o'clock and you go at dinner, a bunch of people, and then you're trying to hold it a fork and knife to cut your food, and all of a sudden your hands just freeze up, and you can't hold the fucking knife, and you have to.
Did they ask you to work on an exercise ball to?
It happens so
usually
much.
they give you some physical therapy, the ball, some kind of
All
exercise.
All
they're
that
working
all
with
gone
the,
through.
like a washcloth or whatever.
Yeah, I've done the wall, the ball.
Not
I've
for
done
you, Tony. I'm asking
done
Christina.
She wasn't talking to you, Tony.
But all of a
Tony,
sudden,
not you,
Tony,
Christina.
It's not all about you. She was not asking you. She was.
No, they just want me to
Christina, Christina, I love you and everything, but this is my channel, and I'm gonna fucking say how the fucking bad I've gone through.
Okay, bye. Bye.
No, don't go. Fucking.
Yeah, I think it's time to go.
Let's go. Where's my mouse?
I didn't have those fancy gloves he has. I was just like, I'm like, oh, I can't cut my food, babe. Can you cut my food for me? And she has to cut my food for me.
Well, maybe you should
Basically, you're
try and
baby
find a
right
doctor
for a
like how
while.
Christine. Sorry, go ahead.
That's before I had the surgery, but it still happens even after the surgery. It still happens.
Maybe they could form a glove like how Christina has, and that might help alleviate some of those pains. And also, Christina, do you have two types of gloves?
It's not
Like-
pain. Your hands.
They custom.
But do you have one for daytime and one at night, like how
These I
Doreen
can wear
was
at
saying?
nighttime
with
too.
flat?
I can wear these at nighttime too.
Yeah.
Okay.
They have ones that you could wear all the. Insurance will only make you one or the other. So I had to pick between one or the other. So I could pick the one that was all the way down, and that one you could not move your hands at all.
And it get
And
real
that one
sweaty.
you can only really wear at nighttime. Or I could get these that I could wear and I could do my modding and stuff, and you could still use these at nighttime too. But they're not, not fully night,
You made the right choice because
What's
you
your
can get some pretty
tuxedo's
decent ones for overnight off the shelf at various places.
Yeah. So I was like, I had to do.
What's your tuxedo's name? The tuxedo kitty?
Oh, Max.
Max.
And I was thinking maybe, Tony, if you could find a doctor that could get you a recommendation, you could get that too. So when you're getting those pains, you just wear it for the time until it finally dissipates.
It's not pain. It's numbness, and the fingers just cramp. So you try to
You can't work an exercise ball or a rag.
This, they just go this, and you can't hold the fork or the knife, and then you have to say you're a table of six, and you say to your wife, and she knows, she has no problem saying that. I can't cut the steak or whatever, and she'll go with the table of six. She'll go over and she'll cut the meat for you. That's how it is.
Just something like this, like something outdoor.
It's not that. It's not that.
Tony,
It's not something to strength. It's not something to grab and strengthen. It's just your every muscle in your hand just freezes up.
Yes. Tony, I understand what you're talking about because okay. So I'm a licensed optician. I'm a licensed optician. I'm still a licensed optician. I did it for 20 years. Okay. In 2015, I was diagnosed with narcolepsy. So I'm on disability. I've been on disability since in 2015. And my doctor says that it's something I will have for the rest of my life, unfortunately, but I keep my license up, my degree up. But I have a rare condition of narcolepsy. I have narcolepsy with cataplexy. Cataplexy, the one that I have, is the one that a condition kind of similar to what Tony's talking about. It's where my muscles change shape. That's where my fingers and, spasms and, things like this happen with my fingers, my muscles in my feet and all that stuff. And you can't just use a bar or something to strengthen up, and you can't grab something and things happen. And mine can come on from stress and from different things. So I understand what Tony's talking about, where things can happen. So I get it.
We're just giving Tony a hard time.
I know.
No, Christina, I expect people to give me a hard time because I give everybody a hard time.
But I get it.
But
I appreciate you for sharing because that's that is serious stuff going on.
Yeah.
You know, it's not something to sneeze at or take lightly either.
Yeah, we don't want anybody in pain here.
No. But it's I
Pain.
mean, look,
That's getting
give
old as
me
being
a
in
hard time.
pain.
I expect that because I give every time. But Christina, it sucks when you can't hold the fork and knife to
Yeah.
cut
To feed
meat
yourself.
or whatever. You
And
have
you
to
have to feel like you're
physically
reverting.
drop it because your hands just freeze up, and then someone has to do that for you.
Yeah.
It's just for me, it's part of life. That it happens, and everything goes south and whatever. But to people give me give me a hard time, I expect that. No problem. But that's something that's just part of living. For me, that's just part of living. That every once in a while you have to have your wife cut your meat. That's how it goes.
It's a lot more common than you'd think.
No, it probably is, but I don't know common to other people. I just know me in a
As we
situation,
as
and
we
you have
became
to have
more
you have to have your wife around everybody, your hands on the table, and have her cut your meal.
I mean, how many of us were gaming since we were children? I mean, I haven't done it in a long time because I'm
can't
colorblind
do
as
that
fuck.
either.
That hurts. Typing.
Oh, I can't have that AB whatever.
With being
I
on
can't.
our
Driving
phones
for a long
and
time.
typing, and being on our phones, people have had thumb problems, finger problems, typing all the time. I mean, when I was growing up, you used a typewriter, but it was very seldom. It was only for certain jobs. You weren't on. It wasn't for everyday thing, and we're overusing muscles that we don't normally use or properly trained to use. So there comes with consequences of having your metatarsals slip and causing carpal tunnel syndrome. We have repetitive businesses or practices that we use, and tennis elbow for regular jobs that are just bothering our limbs that we don't normally used to do a long time ago.
I used to use to go along right along that. I used to use a trackball that was like a thumb trackball.
Yeah.
And when I was having like my serious issues, my doctor at one point he was looking at my hand. And he's like, "Oh, this muscle that's like between your forefinger and your thumb." He says, it was like really, really bulbous." And he was like, "I have never ever seen anything like that in my life. That muscle should not be that well developed from just constant doing that for." Yeah, when I switched off that stuff and got away from it. But I mean, it's like it was insane for a while. It was so ridiculously overdeveloped from doing trackball.
And that's one of the reasons why they stopped making them, to the point that they were really popular, and you saw them go for like $200, $300, $400 because people love that trackball motion.
I hated it. And just doing that now, click. It's like click.
Scrolling. The scroll wheel is my enemy today, because that's the one that's like, well, on mine, because on this one it's a little wheel on the side here, so it's my middle finger that has to scroll.
Yeah.
And so I mean, like, I've been fortunate. Like most of what I do, a lot of the time I spend probably about 40% of my day in Salesforce, and the environment within Salesforce, that the Lightning environment, that's the way it's configured, requires a lot of scrolling to get to the stuff that I use. So I've been grandfathered in, one of the few people in my company left who's allowed to still use the old legacy Lightning or non-Lightning classic version, because I don't have to scroll through stuff, because I have my medical restriction that allows me to be able to still use the others at a reasonable accommodation. But it's this shit's fucking real.
Yeah,
I'm sorry that you have to join our club, Christina.
When my iMac went down in the middle of COVID, and we had to teach when I was in the Long Beach Unified School District with special needs. I went and got I can stand Chromebooks. I went and got my first laptop, which is what I'm on right now, which is a MacBook Pro. And the only time I use a mouse is when I'm at work, and I'm not on the computer at work most of the time. It's very little. It's just to check a few things. So it's like, and I like the keyboard setup here. I hate the keyboard at the registers for the POS system at the Huckin' Animal Food right now because they're raised, and I don't like because I have to really make sure my fingers are like to hit the buttons right. So I type a bunch of stuff that I have no idea what the words are, but I could have sworn I hit the right keys. But yeah, I'm minimal. So since I got the laptop, it's minimal. It's just moving the mouse with the track. I don't have an external mouse for my laptop, and I love it. But
I couldn't use the damn trackpad.
No shit.
I have it's so much easier with just your finger moving everything around. It's I do miss that the screen at work is a touch screen where my Mac is not a touch screen. So sometimes I go hit something on my Mac and it's like, oh fuck, it's not a touch screen. But I don't know, the ergonomics to me on my Mac, and even when I had the standalone iMac, were much easier than what I have with PCs. I have a problem with them and I don't like them.
I haven't used a Mac really since 1992. So
that's been my main go-to since the G3s, the big old tube thingies.
Oh, you use those too?
Yeah, I had one of those too. I've never really.
That was my first one that I personally bought.
My brother gave it to me because they went and moved to PCs, and I have never bought a PC. My son has built his PC. They've had all Windows operating systems as far as the lapbooks and stuff that they've had, laptops and stuff that they've had for college and that. But nope, I am sticking with my little Mac. My boss even called me one day going, oh, I just bought my first iMac. And I'm like going, oh, good. Thank you.
You've gotten the first iMac, the one that looked like a toilet seat, but colorful.
I said the last Macintosh I used was a 2GX.
The little, it was a little box about this big that stood on top of it, that had the floppy in the whole 9 yards. Yeah. That's how far I go back with Mac.
I had an Apple IIe until, I don't know, 2 or 3 months ago.
Yeah, we had an Apple IIe growing up, and then my mom did a desktop publishing. So in the late 80s, mid 80s, we switched when Macs came out. We had like the Mac 2 and then the 2 SE, and then later on the 2GX. But in 92, I graduated from high school and I went off to be an engineering student and had to switch over to PC at that point.
Mm-hmm.
Because back in those days, it was a clear division. Are you doing video, page, desktop publishing, audio or video? You were Mac. Doing business or engineering? PC. There was no in between.
My daughter really liked, she had, I think it was a Surface where it turned into a tablet and a laptop. She went all throughout college with that. She's now looking to ASU for her master's program right now online for what she wants to do for applied behavioral psychology. She now works with neurodivergent kids, and she wants, it's been hard to find a niche for her in her master's program with psychology. And she finally found something, but it'll be, she's got another laptop, another PC. So they like them. My kid is going to be rebuilding his.
I thought it was hilarious that my youngest is, they're an emerging media digital art. So they're all Mac and, iPhone, iTablet and their iPad and their whatever laptop. And then all of a sudden the other day it was like, hey Dad, can you help me find a PC? It's like, well, why do you need a PC? That we just bought you a not brand new, whatever the laptops are. And she goes,
MacBook.
Yeah, MacBook. And she's like, oh, well, I want to do gaming with my friends.
Well, that's easy. Install Parallels and then you can.
Yeah.
They spent their money, so I don't care. They got some competition prize money from college for some competition that they were in for some business competition, and so they spent their own money. So I'm fine. I was happy to say, okay, here's my recommendation. here's a good, better, best. And they took that information and spent their own money for once, and I was happy
My
with that.
kid spent his educational money instead of buying my youngest. He instead of buying a laptop or a computer, went and built his so he can game and uses a little bit because he ended up going to welding school and now he's saving up to go to CAT school. He wants to be a big machine mechanic and weld, do both. But he's going to rebuild his computer. He's taking parts from another computer. I'm like, well, you do you, boo. Whatever you got to do. It means like I work in. I mean, I have Office and stuff on my Mac, but I still work in Pages and Keynote and all that other stuff. And if I have to send it to somebody, I export it to Mac or export it to Windows operating system, as far as like if I have to do it in Word or export it to Excel or something else, because I just find it easier for me to work in. I'm still struggling with Excel. I can plug and play. Just don't ask me to build a spreadsheet.
That's my world.
Yeah.
We dread every day because half the people in my company, my IT division, decided to save money. They were just going to keep giving everybody Google Suites instead. And
oh yeah, that's the new one. I haven't used.
We had to fight to get Microsoft licenses for my team because we live our day every day constantly doing nothing but spreadsheets and pivot tables and stuff that just don't work right in Google.
Yeah,
it's like, no, sorry, give us our shit. We can't fucking. This is
you know,
wrong.
I noticed that there's a little thing that's good here, and then a little good thing that's, you know, it's like if you can take this from here and that from there and that from over here and build all one, it'd probably be really well. But you know, nobody's done that yet.
Copyrights.
Yep.
Tony.
Ian.
Yes, sir.
Hi.
Have you went and got your? Have you went and got more of your, or moved to a different one, Rob?
Oh, me? No, I realized that I drank it pretty fast. It drank it pretty fast on it, and I haven't really eaten much today. So I felt
so you're feeling it.
I felt it pretty fast, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, my wife's coming home. She's out grocery shopping right now, so she's bringing home something for dinner. So
I was fixing to head out too.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit the road. So you guys all have wonderful.
Think it's JP.
Bye, JP.
I'm headed out myself.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
We'll see you guys later.
Bye.
Oh, looks like speak of the devil, the groceries just got here. I'm gonna be back in a moment. I'm gonna go help bring the groceries in.
All right.
Be a good husband.
Be a good hubby. I fixed dinner, and this was sitting out here. My kid came home late from work, and he made stuff from him and his girlfriend. So it's like,
I started my salad that I made, and I made a smoothie earlier. So my salad started.
Okay, so at 10 o'clock, I'm going to be hopping off.
Okay.
So
that is
I'm
in
looking forward to a new
3
episode of the White Files.
So that's in 3 minutes, right?
Yeah.
Your time.
I mean,
Are you leaving us to go jump on somebody else?
Am I going to jump?
Jigs is going live later.
Who is?
Jigs. He said he was going to be going live tonight.
Oh, so everybody can hop on Jigs still.
Maybe after the Y Files. I don't miss an episode of that. I'm sorry.
Hey, Boggs, are you there? Or are you just
No, he hasn't done anything.
William.
You're there?
William.
He's there. He's there. He was
William, this is God. You must appear before us.
Do you have a bad day at work, Will, and you're kind of hiding?
Yeah,
I know how it is.
I'm just going to do this. Ready? He's gone.
Wow.
Damn.
Dropping the hammer.
Cold.
Oh my goodness, just cutting people off.
Well, you're not doing anything. He could probably be on someone else's channel. You know,
He's
on his
not
house.
Perry. That's more like
multiple
Perry.
channels?
That's what Perry would do.
We love you, Will.
I mean, if Perry did that to me too, I say, I love you, Perry, but click. I do the same thing.
He's done it lots of times.
Shit.
You guys are funny.
What? Why are we funny?
You're just funny.
What, funny looking?
No,
No, I'm funny looking, but that's okay.
No, I'm funny looking too.
You know,
Hey,
I don't
I have a
mind.
voice
You're
for
on me.
radio and a face also
I've got-
for radio.
Yeah, I have a
I've got
face for
long
radio.
hair because I haven't sat here and got a haircut in over a year, and I put it back in a ponytail because I don't like it.
Yeah,
I'll get
no
the
makeup.
box
Hair's
back.
not there. Just
Yeah, no kidding. Let me do my locks.
Yeah. I just do not like my long hair.
Why don't you like long hair?
Just never have, because I'm not. I guess because I'm not really a girly girl that goes out and spends all the time in the bathroom and do hair.
Nobody
So
asked you
it's
to.
just easier with short hair.
So do you
I
like
put it back in a ponytail. That's usually all I do.
So I just put it back in a ponytail.
So what was your hairstyle before this?
Short.
So just cut it short.
Well, I have to get, and it's not a necessity at the moment, so paying
Oh,
bills
it's like
are.
that short haircut with the bob.
Yeah,
I had a bob. I had an asymmetrical bob. That's what I had.
me too, actually.
Yes, I know. I can see. I can always shave it and paint it pink.
All right, thank you everybody hopping on. I appreciate
Bye.
it. Okay. So every Thursday, maybe.
Maybe.
I'll try to hop on, show what I have, and go live so everybody hops on. And I appreciate everyone being here. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Well, we appreciate you being here.
Do you
and
really?
having us here.
Love you, don't die.
Other than John, I can't say John appreciates because he's just bored in his van waiting for. Yeah, exactly.
I'm just reading my comic books, man. I'm just reading comic
What are
books.
you
He didn't
reading?
have
guys.
to chime in.
This is Daredevil by Brian Michael Bendis.
Oh, that's good reading.
It is. I'm reading it for JP. He's never read it before and wanted to do a show on it.
Is that towards the beginning or the end?
This is the very beginning.
Oh,
I'm on the very first storyline.
where everybody finds out.
The first storyline is
So
actually
good.
the Ben Urich story where he's covering a little kid who was traumatized by his father's disappearance, and he thinks maybe Daredevil knows what happens to the kid's dad. It's a good like reporter mystery story.
So I guess I have to pick.
Oh yeah, he loves Ben Urich.
I think the Bendis Daredevil's my favorite personally.
Really?
I would actually agree.
I mean, I love what Frank Miller did. Obviously he
my number
reinvented the wheel, but his stuff is aged pretty harshly, and this is really just phenomenal.
Updated
And it goes
for
right
modern-
into Brubaker and Wade, and those other guys did such a great job as well.
Yeah, Decalogue was amazing.
Yep,
Everything Brubaker did was great. And they didn't have to restart over with a new number one until Wade.
Yeah.
And then Sewell. And
Yeah,
then Zdarsky.
Hate when they reboot it and start with a new one.
So I guess I have to pick that up now. Thank you very much, John.
You're
I
welcome.
have all the single issues too. This is one of those runs I collected all the single issues, and I've read the trades probably 2-3 times.
Why'd you just send me the trade and I'll read it.
I've already got a giant box of stuff to send you, and apparently I'm going back to get you Storm and something else. I don't remember it. Poison Ivy issue 30.
Okay.
The
okay, honestly, John, do you still have a shitload of a white tiger to go through?
I think 4 boxes. And Doreen, I do have a couple of books to give you when we meet up, so don't let me forget.
Oh, thank you. I'm watching a right now I'm watching a House of Mystery. Oh.
Ooh.
Okay, you want
35.
Hold on.
And right now nobody's bidding on it and it's $30.
Oh, wrong one.
Christina's like,
Sorry,
happened?
there's too many options now.
Ooh, nice.
Ooh.
It's a 3.5, but it's $30, and it's like, okay, I can't pass that up. I can kind of do
No,
that.
you cannot pass that up for $30.
You just told Tony it's dangerous. He might try to log in and
That's my shit. That's my shit.
No. You do it, and I find you, I will kill you.
There it is.
Okay, I can live with that. I can live with
When you
that.
get it, you just take a screwdriver to it and open it up.
Wait, I'm right above you. I'm right below you. Don't do that.
And it
I'm
doesn't
sorry.
matter if I don't win it. I have another one. It looks like it's a 5-5 for 50. Buy it now.
Oh,
So
pick it up. Pick it up. Pick it up.
I
Like, I still
will.
got to do
In
it to
fact,
this.
I still need to take a picture with the slab because I'm going to be on Rob's thingy on Saturday in April, the end of April. I don't know.
Fat
But we want to be
stacks.
a very good husband and bring in the groceries.
The guy at the bottom of the list here.
Oh, you gonna do fast acts?
Yeah, I have like 30, 33 slabs. I don't have
Perfect.
very many.
You're all set.
Yeah,
So I said I would be on it, but I'm going to buy my you guys know New 52, the bombshells?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, the Detective Comics with Poison Ivy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I have a watching a 9.8 for $65. I'm gonna buy that for my son's girlfriend's birthday.
There
I
you
think
go.
you're gonna get it.
She's a big Poison Ivy fan, so I'll buy
I
that
like
for her
her
birthday.
already.
If there are books you are looking for this weekend, you will be able to find it because the stock market has dropped between 450 to 650 points every day this week. If it does that tomorrow, whatever you want to buy, you're not going to have much competition.
Nice.
I'm still kind of just doing things slowly because of the divorce. I'm doing better financially a little bit every day, a little bit every week. So, but you know, we just kind of watch what's out there. No big I had Paul ask me what was I looking for WonderCon, and I'm like I'm not looking for big keys. We're just going to keep those on the back burner for right now. Unless anybody wants to gift me them, then I will accept very graciously, very humbly.
I got some goodies for you. Don't worry.
But
remember Parks and Rec. Sometimes you got to treat yourself.
But I do. Like I just bought like I got some second printings that are hard to find from New 52, and you know I find little $2 and $3 books here and there on Instagram. So at WonderCon, I'll be looking in in a lot of the long boxes, and just to me, seeing friends I haven't seen in a long time, or friends that I will be meeting for the first time. Long time haven't seen John and gone hunting with him. Is more important than finding that grail.
And Rob's going to be there too. We can
and
harass the crap out of Rob.
I will meet Rob for the first time. I'll be seeing Paul. CBF West is going to be there, so the West Coast chapter will be there. So I've got Rob with Comics on the Edge, and those guys that I will see. So I've got friends that I want to look for. My pretty funny guy, the time traveler. I'll probably have drinks with him at I always buy him a drink over at the Marriott across the way, but that's more fun. And then just digging, if I can find some really inexpensive Bronze Age horror, some other things that I can fill my slots in Batman in the 200 range, 200 to 300. I've got some holes that I'm looking for to fill that spot. And in the detective, anywhere for 300 to 500, I've lost, I'm looking at that spot. So it's just, just having a good time and seeing people and just digging in those long boxes. Oh, and Vogs is back and he's yelling at you, Tony.
Who's yelling?
Will.
Well,
he's backstage.
Oh,
well, that was back at 10 o'clock.
Oh,
yeah,
that was 8 minutes ago.
He's not
so it's to me, it's getting out of the house for 3 days, not having to work for 3 days, having some fun for 3 days, and just I haven't gone to San Diego for 2 years. I wanted to go to Heroes this year. I probably won't be able to go because it's just financially not in the cards. But that's okay. I'd like to come back east or in the Midwest and see all you peeps and meet all you peeps, one day. And it may not happen right at this moment, but it's in the cards somewhere down the line.
And if you can't do it immediately, there's always the StreamYard and the YouTube.
Well, that's why I do this, when I can. My work is all over the place from early in the morning to either at night when most people are on, but Thursdays and Sundays are my days off usually. And I was up early to take my mom for an MRI. That did not happen because she has to have a contrast MRI, and they didn't do those till later in the day. So we all went out to breakfast and had a good time.
Cool.
So yeah, my mom might go like, "Oh yeah, I had 2 waffles. I'll go ahead and eat breakfast with you." And she's having this huge cinnamon roll. I'm like going, "Mom, you got to eat real food." But when you're 85, I guess you get to do whatever you want.
Exactly.
Like sugar and take your vitamins.
Yeah, drink your coffee, have a good time.
All right, everybody.
I know you've been trying to leave for 8 minutes, and here we are, still talking.
So I love y'all. Good night.
Love you. No,
Watch my show tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Eastern.
I will try. Well, no, because I'll be at work, you guys.
You can always watch the rerun.
Yeah, it's not like being live and talking with everybody.
Okay, all right. So do you have anything going on?
Me?
Yeah.
Life that gets in the way of everything else.
Okay.
I think Tony means like any YouTube shows. I think he's asking.
No, I'll be on Rob's Lobby thing at the end of April, but I try to make it to everybody's show when I can, when I'm home, but got to work, and being an assistant manager, I'm all over the place.
There you go.
Oh.
Skip me. Go to John.
Hi.
Can be on anything soon?
John, do you have anything going on?
Instagram. I usually troll Instagram. I'm always on Instagram.
Yes. Yep.
John, do you have anything going on?
I got a show Saturday night with Bearded Comic Road doing some movie talk with him, looking at specifically Gene Hackman passed away, and we wanted to do some look backs at his incredible career.
Oh my god!
I dropped a video today trolling Golden Age collectors. I thought it was pretty entertaining. So check it out. Doreen.
It's one of those things, I can't afford Golden Age. I have one.
Yeah.
Batman 80.
Nice. Good.
And
one.
it's like like a 1/8, maybe 1.
Doesn't matter. You still have it.
It was gifted to me, and I will never get rid of it. I don't
Exactly.
care how bad it looks like, but it's like, yeah, no.
No, I was really just
fascinated by the Golden Age books, but oh my goodness.
There's obviously a cost issue, but for me, I was really trolling them because of something. Actually, I'll spoil it here, but something Rob said on a live stream where he commented that an Incredible Hulk cover was a nothing book because it was just a cover, and it set me on a rant about how, like, isn't that all of Golden Age? It's just a cover by, like, isn't Golden Age collecting mostly just good
Most
girl
people
cover,
that I
robot
know that-
cover, alien
yeah.
cover, like it's just
Yellow covers.
Yeah, it's a horror cover,
Bondage covers, yeah.
And I'm not shaming
Nazi covers.
I'm not shaming either group. I was just trying to point out that some people like to elevate Golden Age collecting as it's okay to be a cover collector if it's Golden Age, but not if it's Modern Age. And
What's up with that?
And I think that's completely malarkey, to put it mildly.
I think
it is too, because I think there's incredible art out there.
Yeah. So
I would buy
it was
just
a
for the
light
freaking cover.
It was a light shot across the bow of Rob. If you watch the video, he might get the reference. We'll see.
Was this you?
It was me. I made a video. Yes.
You taking shots at me, man?
Well, I didn't. This is the only time I've actually admitted that it was you that I'm quoting, but nobody else would know that it was you because that doesn't matter. I mean, I don't think you would even care if I attributed it to you. But watch the video. Tell me I'd love to hear your thoughts.
All right. Let me go find it right now.
I dropped it in the usual suspects chat on Instagram if you need the link.
And I owe you.
Why don't I just go to your channel, though?
I mean, that's the easiest way, for sure.
And I still owe you a picture, Rob.
Okay.
But that's it, Tony. That's all I got going on. Not a whole lot. I got I'm not doing my Saturday morning show, so apologize for that.
Oh my God, why not?
My school participates in a parade once a year, and that's this Saturday morning.
I was actually hoping you'd actually be sleeping in.
No, I wake up. Rob knows I'm like him. I wake up. It's like 5 a.m. Cali time on average. I'm wide
that's
awake.
sacrilegious.
Yeah.
East Coast kills us. It's all their fault.
Yeah.
They
live
don't
East Coast time. I'm just living on the West Coast when I do.
Yeah. If we told an East Coast business that we weren't going to be answering the message phone or anything until noon their time,
Yep.
Come on.
Yep.
They'll have none of it.
That's not my excuse, but it's real.
Although the only
just
good
an
thing
idiot.
I would say, John, the only thing that is fair is I am noticing more and more of our East Coast folks working until like 7 o'clock at night and stuff now because there's so much of the at least for me, there's so much of the tech side of the business that is based out here.
Sure.
That the
Still
sales
open.
guys and stuff that are all back out east, they're having to stay up and work late to interface with us.
Yeah. I'd rather be awake earlier than late. That's just me.
Yeah.
All right, Rob.
Because I knock off at 3 p.m. Well, I try to. My schedule, let me represent. My scheduled office hours end at 3 p.m.
All right. Well, Rob, Tony wants to know. I know that Rob Worst. I know you've got a live stream on tomorrow night, right?
Yep. Tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Eastern. We're only on for about an hour. We only do these one time a week. Otherwise, I noticed Jigs just posted he's going to be going live in 30 minutes. So that would be 10:45 Eastern time for you East Coasters. But yeah, tomorrow night's just 1 hour. Yeah. And this weekend, the clocks go forward. Yeah, forward.
Spring
forward on Sunday.
I do not like it.
Only for America.
Yeah,
and Canada. And
Yeah,
Canada.
we're weird.
I just want
Australia be the following week, and then like Europe is like 5 or 6 weeks later.
I just want it to stay the way it is right now.
Yeah, I like having more light at the end of the day.
Rob's
like
Fat
reading the
Stacks
sleep.
has a show on Saturday. He's doing only slabs, right, Rob?
Yes, I am. Thank you very much. Kingdom of Nerds on the chat.
Lucifer, nice.
Indeed.
Swanky.
Yeah, we're getting fancy.
And Christina is all across the internet, ruining her
Yes, she's
fingers to earn the
everywhere.
award
Even
and
jumping
title
out of
of
airplanes.
moderator extraordinaire. She's sacrificing
angel
for
of the
her
chat.
craft.
She's everywhere.
And I will be heading up a project for Comics Curing Cancer. So stay tuned for details coming soon.
Nice.
So if
True
you're not
story.
looking at
And this
Comics Curing
child
Cancer,
jumped
check that
out
out
of
on
an
Instagram.
airplane.
Headed by
Rob's Fat Stack.
Awesome. Well, there you go, Tony. That's all the news that's fit to fit, fit to print, print to fit. There you go.
Yeah,
Let's get the hell out of here.
exactly. That's what I say. Fit to print.
Back to Tony with weather and traffic.
Tony, end the show. Hit the music. Hit the outro. Let's
Oh,
rock.
there's Max.
Thank everybody.
Don't die. Love you. Bye.
See ya.